Hello everybody and welcome back to That's Football This. Well, this is El Clasico. It's the watch-along for Barcelona versus Real Madrid. How's everyone doing? Get in the comments. All right, chaps, are you well? Are you well? We might have a little bit of audio-visual delay to start with because I actually have got a guest on. I've got a guest on. He's a Barcelona fan. His name is Jorge Garcia. Jorge, how you doing, pal?
How you doing, Sander?
I'm absolutely fantastic, mate. I'm very excited for this game. The reason I've got on, you'll only be on before kickoff, but we all know that I know No, I don't know everything about football. I'm mainly into my Premier League, so my knowledge is lacking in foreign football. So I've got him on to tell us a little bit. Give us that Spanish expertise. Wait, George. I've just turned my light on. Sorry, I didn't turn my light on. Right, there we go. So let me read the team news out quickly before you start, George. In goal, so this is Barcelona side, obviously the home team. It's ter Stegen in goal, Roberto, Piqué, Umtiti and Alba make up the back four. Coutinho, Rakitic, Busquets and Iniesta make up the midfield four. Messi and Suarez are up front for them. For Real Madrid, it is Navas in goal, Keylor, Navas. Marcelo, Ramos, Varane and Nacho make up the back four. It's a three midfield for Real Madrid, so Kroos, Casemiro and Modric. And, of course, up front, Bale starts today, so it's Ronaldo, Bale and Benzema. I hope you guys can hear Jorge all right. Draughty Devil says he sounds more like George from Basingstoke. Yep. Basically, he goes to international school, so he's lived in England, he's done all sorts. So his English is all right. How you doing, mate? And introduce yourself.
Yep, I'm all right. The whole thing about the Guard of Honor is what really drives this Clasico in a sense. Because here in Spain, we had the Guard of Honor seemed like a sort of humiliation sort of stuff.
Same in England.
So as Barcelona won the domestic double, in theory, Real Madrid should be doing this, but Zidane came out. They're not going to do this. So there's kind of a sort of a rivalry on this, and we'll see what happens.
So why is Zidane coming out? And so this is about the Guard of Honor. Obviously, Real Madrid owe Barcelona a Guard of Honor today. And like Jorge rightly says, it's an embarrassment, but you've got to do it. But why? Can you tell us why Zidane is not doing it with his Real Madrid side?
So he said on the press conference that back in December, when they won the Club World Cup, we didn't do it to them, and it's sort of weird because we didn't compete in that.
Yeah.
So I can see his argument, but again, I see the Guard of Honor as a show of respect to the winners, and I don't see it as a humiliation. So I don't see why it shouldn't happen.
I think it is humiliating. I do think it is humiliating, obviously. But that, like you say, it is respect. So essentially, Real Madrid last season won the Club World Cup, and they wanted Barcelona to give them a Guard of Honor. But for me, Guard of Honor is just a league thing. It's just a league thing. And like Jorge rightly says, Barcelona didn't compete in the Club World Cup, so why would they give Real Madrid a Guard of Honor for that? But yeah, like you say, George, that does drive this Clasico on slightly. It is. Look, I'm not going to say it's a nothing game. It's El Clasico. It always means something. There's a massive rivalry between the Madrileños and the people of Barcelona. But obviously the league is sort of done, and Barcelona clear winners. But on terms of the team, George, you mentioned something to me before we went live about the goalkeepers. What did you want to talk about with that?
So I think from a Barcelona prospect, there's not really a debate on the goalkeeper. Ter Stegen is a starting goalkeeper, and Navas for Real Madrid. But I just want to talk about the starting 11s. For Barcelona, we see Coutinho starting. So he joined in January, and I've sort of seen Coutinho getting that starting 11 for big games, and the likes of Dembele not being included. So I think Coutinho from now on is going to sort of be included in the Barcelona starting 11 for the big games as today we can see. So that should be good. Next season, as Iniesta's not here, we'll have to wait who takes that space. Might see Coutinho moving to centre mid position, yeah. But as I said before, very strong 11 for Barcelona.
Yeah, well, you mentioned, and rightly so, that Dembele isn't starting today. Talk to us about that, because I've not watched too much of him. He was a star signing. Well, what's happened to him?
So yeah, he was signed to replace Neymar, but he got injured after his sort of like his 5th game, and he was out for 4 months as a big injury. And then when he came back, he wasn't performing. He was struggling a little bit. I think Valverde's 4-4-2 is kind of affecting him in a sense. He's playing a bit. He's not playing in right wing position. He's sort of playing in a right mid.
Right, I understand. Yeah.
So he's more of an attacking player, sort of take on players, and he's been asked to do sort of more defensive
work. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not benefiting him.
So do you think maybe next season? Do you think it'll be a new life in him, or does the manager have to change in order for him to really come into his own, or what has to change here?
Yeah, I think it's the manager's fault in this sense, because Barcelona throughout Guardiola's era and sort of these last 10 years, we've played with a 4-3-3 formation where you had 2 wingers essentially, and now Valverde came in and he's sort of playing this 4-4-2 with 2 CDMs and 2 sort of right mid and left mid, and I think Dembele's not suited for that sort of role. And you could be if Valverde doesn't change his formation, you could be looking at another flop for Barcelona, like Andre Gomes has been, and other players. Yeah. So in that sense, I think Valverde should change the.
Well, guys,
formation.
I just want to quickly check. Thanks, Jorge. I'll get back to you in a minute, but I just want to check that you guys can hear me all right. I know I've not been interacting with you guys as of yet. I've got Jorge on. He will only be on before the game and potentially at half time as well. So I'll get to you guys in a minute. I hope everything's working okay. I hope you guys can hear me. You can hear Jorge. It's taken a lot of effort to set this up. So I hope everything's okay. And don't worry, I will get to you guys in a minute. But Jorge, Barcelona, where can Real Madrid get up? What are your weak spots, mate?
Our weak spots. I think we really suffer when we don't have the possession of the ball. Right. We have been more like compact this season. But I reckon Barcelona really does struggle when the possession is not our favour. So in that sense, I think that could be a problem. Yeah.
And for Real Madrid, what are Real Madrid's weak spots? Where do you see your team, Barcelona, exploiting them?
I think tonight it's going to be that right back Nacho, because he's not playing in his preferred position, and Coutinho is that sort of player that really can damage any defensive errors. I think Barcelona are going to target that left side of the pitch, and we'll see what happens then.
Hussein says in the comments, I don't rate Valverde as a manager, to be honest. What do you think of him, pal?
He's never done it with a big club. Like, I think he's got sort of like a small team mentality. We saw him in Roma, that game where the players just weren't there. Yeah. In terms of results, it's been outstanding. His first 2 games we lost against Real Madrid to start the season. Yep. But from there, results-wise, has been amazing. We haven't lost a single game this season in La Liga. Tonight could be the end of that. Let's hope not. Yep. But apart from that, results-wise, amazing. And playing-wise, we don't really rate him that much here in Spain.
Oh, really? So the general consensus is that, he gets the results, but his style of play isn't really what the Barcelona fans want to see. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate.
Fair enough. Very good, mate. Very good. You mentioned just then that game in Roma. I mean, I don't want to bring it up because I go to sixth form with Jorge, and I came into school the next day after that game, and I knew not to talk to him. He was almost in tears. Talk to me about that, George. What happened, pal?
So the first leg was a bit. We might have thought that it was all done 4-1, but it wasn't. But I don't blame Valverde at all. I think it was the players 100%. You can't just go out on the pitch playing for a Champions League semi-final, for a spot in the semi-final of the Champions League with that attitude. The players weren't there. All the possession of the ball, Roma had it, and it was just awful. Just awful. Worst game of the
almost. Did they think they were almost through and they couldn't be asked?
I think that game reminds me of Turin, where we lost against Juventus 3-0 last year, first leg, quarterfinals. Yeah. And same attitude with PSG, first leg, we lost 4-0. Same attitude, we can't learn. We have to learn from our mistakes, and we're not doing that. Yeah.
And, talking about results, what do you think's going to happen today, pal?
I just hope our unbeaten streak just carries on.
So you're unbeaten in La Liga, is that right?
Yeah, we're unbeaten. No one's ever done it. ever in the history
Oh wow,
of
really?
La Liga, and
How many
it will
games have
be
you got left?
huge. Um, 4.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's 4.
Okay.
So yeah, if we do that, it's going to be massive, massive achievement, and I just hope we don't lose tonight.
And well, we talked about the Champions League and Roma, Barcelona, but obviously one of the teams playing today is Real Madrid, making the final of that Champions League competition. How do you see that going, mate? And what do you think about their Champions League run so far?
So here in Spain, there's a debate on sort of domestic double or Champions League. What's better? And for me, as a Barca fan, I'm really sort of got pissed that this is happening, because if they're going to win the Champions League, our like domestic double, which was like played over sort of like 30 odd games, 40 games, is going to go nothing, because they're going to win the third Champions League in a row, and all the credit is going to go to them. But yes.
Yeah, and so Austin says Ronaldo only plays well in the Champions League. I've heard you talking about Real Madrid only playing well in the Champions League this season. What do you think of that? What have you got to say on that?
So I reckon they started losing La Liga sort of in the first sort of 10 to 15 games, where they started, going 10 points behind Barcelona, 15 points, because remember the first Clasico played in the Bernabeu.
Yeah.
If they would have won that, they would have gone like 5 points below us. Whereas if we won, we went 11 points.
Mm-hmm.
So they started conceding or letting us win La Liga in those first games, and from there they haven't catched up on that.
Yeah, we had a similar situation with United and City back in November, I think it was, where, like you say, we could have gone at 8 points, but then they won and they went 11. And I think for me, that's when the league was won, because 5 points is 100% doable to catch up, whereas 11, not really, is it?
Yeah.
Not really. Ronaldo, a big game player, unlike Messi in the Champions League. The last time Messi scored a goal in the Champions League quarter was when Ronaldo had a first Ballon d'Or. So he says, that's George Kai, was saying that Ronaldo's a big game player, unlike Messi. I'm sure you've got something to say about that.
So yeah, I don't know who said that, but Messi is the top scorer for El Clasico. If you consider that a big game for the history of El Clasico, don't know if that for you is a big game or not, but just the fact.
Yeah. George Kyle, mate, you've been sat down. Sit right down, George. You've been shut up, mate. You really have. Yes, guys, I know some of you asking if we're going to show the game. Unfortunately, that is illegal. I'd love to. I'd bloody love to show you the game, but we can't. It's illegal, and it just won't do anyone any good. But, George, thank you very much for coming on, Jorge. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please come back on half-time. Are you all right for that?
It should be, yeah.
All right, just if not, whatever, just WhatsApp me, yeah?
All right.
Nice
Thanks.
one, bro. Thanks, guys, and
right.
well, cheers, George. I'll speak to you in a bit.
All right. Thanks.
Nice one. Very good. Thank you very much for Jorge there, my Spanish friend, Barcelona supporter, of course. Let's just see if I can get this going. Here we go. Kickoff is imminent, chaps. Now I can talk to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I like Jorge. He's a good lad. And yeah, he's a good guy. And basically, I can't give you that sort of information. He knows little facts. And there you go. Messi should step up in big games. Well, as Jorge said, he's the top scorer in El Clasico ever. So there are no bigger games than in the Champions League. Messi, a serial bottler. Well, George, I'd agree with Jorge, to be fair there. I don't want to take my mate's side, but I am going to take my mate's side. It's true. He's the top goal scorer in an El Clasico. You don't get much bigger than that. Yeah, I'd say El Clasico is bigger than Champions League quarters. I don't know. Luke Gardner says, hi, Sander, how are you doing? Guys, welcome. Brilliant. The game should start in a minute. The teams are out on the pitch. I'm very, very excited for this one. I hope there's no lag. I hope everything's fantastic. As you guys can see in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, we're on 28,930 subscribers. I don't know how many people of you guys are, how many people are watching. I'm not sure. But can we try and hit 19,000 subscribers today? That'd be absolutely fantastic if we could hit that. We're 70 subscribers off. It's not too much. It's not undoable. We've done it. We usually average about 100 subscribers per stream, so I'm expecting to do it. But to hit a landmark like that in a big game like this would be absolutely fantastic. Ryan McSwiggan says, I like that caller. Well, brilliant. I'll tell him, but I'm sure he's watching himself, and it's good. You know, he's only ever been on the show once, and you know, it takes bottle, it takes balls. So thanks, George. Thanks, George. I was gonna say George for coming on, pal, and I'm sure we'll get you back on soon, like half time. But the match is about to start. I don't know what Mark said, but everyone's laughing about it. Got to get my timer ready. Ready? The teams, they're limbering up. I see, Sergio, we've kicked off. We've kicked off. Never listen to people who don't know as much as me. George, you got sat down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got absolutely sat down. We are live. We are 12 seconds into the game. Big one. It's a big one, isn't it? It really is. Just worrying about the lag a little bit. The lag isn't, you know, the quality isn't as good as it is before because we started with that Skype. But yeah. What's Ronaldo done to his hair? I haven't seen him yet. I'm 30 seconds into the game. Obviously, I will be about a minute or so behind you guys. So, if you guys do want to watch the game with me, then just pause your TV, sync up with the timer on my screen, and we can watch it together. If you can't watch the game, unfortunately, we can't show it. But don't worry. I'll be keeping you up to date with all my live updates and reactions, and people in the comments will as well. So get involved regardless of your viewing situation. Carlota, I presume you're not watching anymore, but it was Jorge indeed. Sarah, there's your shout out. But Real Madrid holding on to the ball at the moment. Interesting what Jorge said when he was on. He said that Barcelona really struggle when they don't have possession of the ball. So it'd be interesting. You know, they are home today, but it'd be interesting to see whether Real Madrid really do make an effort to maintain the ball for a sustained period of time. So we'll have to wait and see. There's no lag. The quality is fine. That's cool. Emil's just bantering me. He says there's intense lag. Stop. Good. Mark the moderator. I'm not even a moderator on here. Thank God you got rid of the mop from last stream. I rated it, chaps. I rated it. But I've got this back. And yeah, I found a hairband, which is all good. But yeah, 2 minutes into the game. We're coming up to it at least. Barcelona knocking the ball about. You know, there was rumours that Real Madrid were going to play their reserves. Obviously, they've got a Champions League final coming up soon. I say soon, it's in 20 days. But no, they haven't. Bale starting, Benzema, Ronaldo. Bale starting is a big talking point. My volume is low. Okay, I can just whack that up like so. Bale starting. Yeah, no, I've whacked it up now, chaps. Sorry about that. It's all good. But yeah, Bale starting is an interesting point, isn't it? Because, you know, he's not been starting this season or last, really. He played with injuries and poor form to compile that. But today, you know, he's given a pass away there. But if he has a good game today, surely he'd be in contention for the final. Let me know what you guys think. Is Bale in contention of the final? Let me know. Guys, for the moderators, so Mark, if you're watching, Matthew McFadden, whoever, if there's lag, let me know. But if there's no lag and people saying there is lag, tell them to refresh it or just sort them out. Likewise with the audio. If the audio is really low, tell me. But if it's not and people are mugging me off, chance there for Barcelona. Luis Suarez it was. Just put it wide. But, if you know, I'm basically trusting the moderators. So, yes. Yeah, chance here. Was that save? He saved it. It was a good save. It's gone out for a Barcelona corner here. 3 minutes, 22 seconds into the game. Can he put a good ball into the box? Wasn't great. Piqué trying to get on the end of it, but cleared away there by Real Madrid. Only as far as Iniesta, though. No way Bale will play in the final, in my opinion. For me neither. Me neither. You know, it'd be interesting to see what Jorge thinks about that at half-time. We can bring that up to him then. But for me, it's unfair on the others, isn't it? It's unfair for the people that have really got the team to the final, and then Bale comes in off one good performance, let's say, and starts. It's unfair. So for me, Bale shouldn't start regardless of what happens today. It wasn't actually a save, it was a deflection. It was a good block. But a good ball into the box there. Little bit overcooked into Navas's hands. Messi was the free kick taker. So prolific, of course, from free kicks. Brilliant, audio's good, brilliant, lag's good, cool, nice one. We can move on. We can stop concentrating on that then. I mean, I'm interested to see how this game's played out today and the tactics that both sides employ because Did you see the teams didn't do the guard of honour, did they? No, Real Madrid didn't do the guard of honour. A ball into the box there from Ronaldo, but no one in there to get on the end of it, and Ter Stegen was very, very comfortable there. Signed the goals in El Clasico at the Nou Camp since Ronaldo arrived in 14 games. Ronaldo 11, Messi 6. Going to keep repeating this comment until you read it and sit down. It wasn't me that said it was Jorge. it wasn't me. It was Jorge. But yeah, interestingly, Real Madrid didn't do the guard of honour. For me, that's out of order. But ball over the top here, offside there on Ronaldo. Made a good run. I didn't think that was offside, if I'm honest. Let me know. Was that offside? I'm sure we'll see it in the replay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Offside? Offside? That was very, very close, lads. I think that's too close to call, if I'm honest. Are Madrid playing the reserves? No, they're not playing the reserves. I'll get the team news up once again for you guys. Hugo Vincente says, big up Boxy Jungle. Hugo, oh no, I've got to go into school tomorrow. I could potentially, oh no, I've got FaceTime Megan. Basically, yeah, we'll play tomorrow. Team lineups. So the team news is, for Real Madrid, it's Navas in goal, Marcelo, Ramos, Varane and Nacho, standard. Cruz, Casemiro and Modric, once again, standard. Ronaldo, Benzema and Bale, so no reserves there for them. In for Barcelona is Ter Stegen, Roberto, Piqué, Umtiti and Alba. Coutinho, Rakitic, Busquets, Iniesta in front of them. Of course, as we touched on prior to the game starting, no Ousmane Dembele. And of course, Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez starting up front for the Catalonian sides. Sander, how old are you, Berkey? I am 17, mate. I am 17. Both teams are very strong. Yep, they are indeed. Ronaldo doing some showboating here. Pussyfooting around. Cruz into Benzema. What can he do with it? Plays it out wide. Into Marcelo. Marcelo playing the left winger again. Jesus. Mark ridiculed me when I said that, but he's a left winger, Marcelo, I tell you. It's a shot there from Ronaldo. It had a little bit of curvature on it, but only so far as Ter Stegen. Very comfortable save for him. Yeah, I'm 17, chaps. I don't think the Barcelona side is that good, to be honest. That's from Luke Gardner. I do. I think it's very good. I think it's very good, mate. Cheers, John Burns. Pal. Why am I sweating? It's so nerve-wracking. Oh, yeah, all day YouTube, of course. You're a Barcelona fan. Well, I mean, there's something to play for. Well, I guess then for either sides. You know, no Barcelona have won the league, but they really, really want to get that unbeaten, that sort of invincibles season in the La Liga. It's never been done before, and they'll be raring to get that. But cross into the box there, headed over by Piqué. Ter Stegen collects. But and Real Madrid will equally be as motivated to try and stop them getting that invincible season. So there's stuff to play for. Champions League final places as well for Real Madrid, and pride and dignity. It's El Clasico, regardless of the table situation. It means something, doesn't it? Marcelo is so good at attacking. He is indeed the same, but he's not fantastic going backwards. But he's got the support system around him to be able to go forward like he does. Real Madrid deal with that attack, knocking it around. Marcelo on the left. Madrid will win. Simons, I reckon it will go to penalties. You know it's a league game, right? Madrid will want to break the invincible record. Exactly what I said, pal. Juve won Serie A. Forza, well done to Juventus. Congratulations to them. We're coming up to 9 minutes into the game, though. It's been fairly even so far. No big chances for either side, but this could be one here. A ball in, but no, nothing. But we'll check the match stats for you. Knocking it around, played out wide. This could be a big one here. Real Madrid defenders have got to get back. They're coming forward here. Sergio Roberto, what can he do with it? Puts a ball into the box. Back stick, bang, 1-0. Messi, no it wasn't, it was Luis Suarez. You happy about that? I'm not. Well, was it Lionel Messi? Was it Lionel Messi? I think it was Luis Suarez, 1-0 in the first 10 minutes for Barcelona, and I'm sure Jorge Garcia will be jumping with joy. 1-0 and uphill battle at this point for Real Madrid away. And, well, it was a good goal, wasn't it? How? This is what I said. Attack down the right-hand side for Barcelona. Where was Marcelo? I'll have to see that again. But Marcelo gets forward so much, he's going to leave gaps in behind. Let's have a little look at this, shall we? That is absolutely dreadful defending there by Marcelo. What is Marcelo? If that was Ashley Young, if that was Marcelo for my club, I'd be absolutely fuming. Absolutely fuming. There's no way he should be jogging back like that, leaving the player to come on the outside of him. And what a finish as well. A cross in and take nothing away from Luis Suarez there. It was an absolutely fantastic finish on the volley. Bottom right-hand corner and 1-0. That's just class, but very, very poor defending from, in my opinion, for Real Madrid. What do you guys think? I want to get your goal reaction on that. Let me just update the scores for you chaps. There we go. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think of that goal? Poor defending or just very, very good? For me, it's a mixture of both. Can't be defending like this in the final. That's from Wesley. Yeah, I'd agree with that. There's no way. If Real Madrid defend like that in the final, Mane, Salah and Firmino are going to just spread your arse cheeks and just bend. Anyway, sorry. Ashley Young is the best left back in the world. I'll add some of what you're having, mate. Jesus Christ, you're having a good evening. Liverpool are going to smash Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Well, we'll have to wait and see. I won't be doing it, and I think Mark's out for it as well, so I don't know how we're going to sort that. I don't know what we're going to do. We might just not. We might not be able to. I don't know. We might have to send in our reactions. I don't know. I didn't see it. Basically, it was a nice little bit of. It was a nice team goal. As Sarah said, it was a great goal. As does Callum Christie thinks that as well. But yeah, I think it was basically spread out wide on the right-hand side. The ball was whipped in and Luis Suarez was on the end of it. And it was a good goal. It was a fantastic goal. And the build-up to that was very good as well. But for me, Marcelo's in the wrong there. There's no way you can be that oblivious to a player coming on the outside of you. Poor for Marcelo there. Mark seems to think that Marcelo's the best left-back in the world. And, you know, I tend to agree with him, if I'm honest. But you've just seen his defensive fragilities for that goal just then. Sorry I'm late, Reggie. That's from Reggie. Don't worry, mate. My day's been okay. Just been revising all day. I've got an ICT AS theory paper exam coming up on Wednesday, so I've been revising for that. Arsenal 5, Burnley 0. Yep. Mark says Marcelo's the best left back in the world. That's who's saying that, commented that. I'd agree with him. I would agree with him, but I just, like I said before, the guy actually went in. Defensively, he's got issues. Coming forward here, Coutinho on the ball. Nice little ball into the box there. Another ball into the box. Messi! Penalty. No penalty. Referee waves his flags, waves his arms to signal that it's no penalty. Burnley game on holiday today. I am leaving. I have to go KFC. All right, Sarah, have a good one. Brilliant. Fantastic. 12 minutes into the game, it's been a fairly entertaining game so far, hasn't it? Got a goal, a few chances from either end. Leo Pickett says Barca, best team ever. I wouldn't say this team's the best team ever. I think there's an argument for that Guardiola era. That's the best team ever, I'd say. Give us some of your ICT knowledge. No, mate. Oh, God. Who's going into your El Clasico combined 11? All right, we can do that. You know what? That's a very good thing to do. You know, we'll do that with Jorge at half-time. Or potentially... Yeah, we should have done that before the game. Shit. Who scored, by the way? Oh, my God, that reminds me. Look what I've got, lads. You are not ready for this. Oh, my God. Look at that. Technical now. I'm getting very technical. But, Real Madrid coming forward here. Ronaldo on the left. What can he do with it? Cuts it back out. Nice to Benzema. Benzema, back post, back stick. Ronaldo, 1-1. Here we go. Game on. El Clasico is really gone to life. 15 minutes into the game and Ronaldo puts it into the back of the net. 1-1. It wasn't a fake score. It was a real score, mate. And there you go. Cristiano and Lionel. Oh, no, it wasn't Lionel Messi. It was Suarez. George, no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying what Jorge was saying. All equal. And I'll change the score for you here. But it's game on now, isn't it? Coming up to 15 minutes into the game. Has Ronaldo injured himself? He seems to be limping a little bit. Was it Benzema on the left? Oh no, it was Kroos on the left. He puts a ball into Benzema, and Benzema heads it across goal for Ronaldo to poke it into an open goal. Bang, bang, bibbly bop. Boom. That's stressing me out. Why is that different then? Anyway, hopefully that's all right for you guys. Ronaldo, indeed it was. To get a Liverpool fan to take over, but I don't care, as I'm not going to watch the game either. Lol. Yeah, no, I don't know what we're going to do for the final. He was offside, was he? Was he offside? A lot of reaction when someone scores. Well, you know, I do try. Jeez, that's beautiful, that, isn't it? Beautiful city, Barcelona. Camp Nou, straight in the middle of it. CR7, the main man for the occasion. Well, saying that, he's gone down here. He's getting a bit of medical attention. Why is the medic in a suit? Oh, yeah, it was after that shot that he hit straight at the keeper. Mate, his left pinky's offside there. Barca 5, Madrid 2, says Lance Anderson. I actually haven't given my prediction. I can't call it, lads. I really don't know. I think Barcelona 3, Real Madrid 2. How's everyone doing then? Lads, 28,938 subscribers. Let's try and hit 29,000 today. That's what we're trying to go for today. We're averaging 100 subscribers per stream, but we're not getting many of you watching. So, you know, the people that are watching, I appreciate it a lot. You know, very loyal sort of group that we've got now watching my streams, and we're building you guys up. There's people joining every second, but yeah, thanks for you guys that are watching. Like I said, we're trying to hit 29,000 subscribers today. We are, what's that, 61 subscribers off that. Also, there's a link in the description. If you guys do want to click that and head over to our Facebook page, like, follow, whatever you need to do over there, get involved. We're trying to branch out, you see, we're like a tree. So this is the trunk. Twitter, Facebook, branching. Barcelona is a beautiful city and Sandra is a beautiful man. Stop it, look, you make me blush in a minute, mate. Ronaldo should have a statue in every capital city. Sandra FC. Bull, I can't speak, but it's good. Would be good wouldn't it? I really can't. Would be good, wouldn't it, if I could speak as I'm doing a speaking show. Anyway, yeah, no, it doesn't. Oh, I don't know. Ronaldo seems to be all right. Doesn't seem to be limping that much anymore. He's not limping at all. He's all right now, Ronaldo. Can Flex or Sophie do the watch along for the final? I mentioned Sophie. To Mark. He didn't react on it though, but I mentioned Sophie. What you don't understand though is as well, it takes so much. Like, if you think now, I've just about sorted it out. Ronaldo's coming off. No, that was a replay. No, he's all right. He's here. Nice little ball there. 1-2 with Casemiro with Ronaldo. Lost the ball there. Coming forward here though, Barcelona. Can they put a ball in the behind? Can they? Jeez, was that Lionel Messi? It's ridiculous, isn't he? Wins a foul there. Dribbles in between two Real Madrid players. Yeah, but what I was saying was, you guys don't understand it. It takes so much effort. I presume if you've got a Windows, it's easier. But if you've got a Mac, OBS, you've got to sort out your own settings. I've just sorted it out, but it takes so much effort to try and sort it all out. Get a webcam, get a light, you know, all that sort of stuff. Who do you think will win? I think it'll be Barcelona 3-2. Coming forward with the ball here. Tried to play it into Lionel Messi there, but unsuccessfully so. They are having the majority of the possession. I'll check the stats for you. We're coming up to 20 minutes into the game. I feel it's an appropriate time to check the stats. Someone that looks like a hunter from EastEnders. Just looked like a 17-year-old guy with long hair. Nice little ball over the top there. It was a good opportunity there. That almost looked like Sergio Roberto's goal. Or was it Andre Gomez? I can't remember. Sergio Roberto, I think it was. The winner with the famous 6-1 comeback against Juventus, only on the other side. But opportunity there, ball over the top, and just skied the shot. But good signs if you're a Barcelona fan. In terms of the stats, though, Barcelona have had 60% or 61% of the possession. Real Madrid have had 2 shots, 2 on target. Barcelona have had 2 shots, 1 on target, 1 goal. Why we timed out? I don't know. I don't know if you are timed out or blocked or whatever. I presume you've done something or you've disobeyed sort of the guidelines of the chats. If you guys do want me to go over that, I'll quickly go over it now. Don't spam. Don't have loads of abuse. Don't swear a lot. And is there anything else? I think that's about it, isn't it? Oh, try not to use capital letters. Oh yeah, it was PSG, wasn't it? Yeah, it's PSG. Sorry. I do apologise. It was PSG. But 20 minutes into the game, the Ballon d'Or will go to Ronaldo or Salah, depending on who wins the Champions League. I think so as well. But what you have to remember is it does go into the beginning of next season as well, because it's January to January. So it's still quite a little while off the actual Ballon d'Or being given out. So, yeah, it will be, the Champions League will have a massive part to play in it. But so will the World Cup and so will the start to next season as well. Oh yeah, no fake goal scores as well, and no fake lags and no streams as well. There's a lot of rules, but fairly simple. Just use your common sense. Is Ronaldo still injured? No, he's not. He's all right now. He's running about. He's fine. He looks all right. 20 minutes into the game, Barcelona knocking it about, clear domination of possession. Like Jorge said, that's something they really need in order to play well. They struggle without it. The ball. Ballon d'Or bias to Champions League winner. Hashtag wet lettuce. Show the match. Bollywood King, if you don't know, mate, we can't show the match, unfortunately. But before you do go off, we are watching the game. I'll be giving my live updates and reactions in the comments likewise. And if you don't want to watch the watch along, we've got a lot more content coming up. I'll be doing a daily transfer show in 11 days' time, starting in 11 days' time. We've got daily content at midday from Mark about topical stuff. And watch-alongs as well, which is always good. De Gea should win a Ballon d'Or. No, I don't think. I don't know. He's the best in the world at well, yeah, I'd say that's a good point actually, because I'd say he's better than Mo Salah in his position. I think De Gea. Good tackle there though. Yes, get well soon to Alex Ferguson. Absolutely dreadful news that he's in the hospital with a serious injury. Serious, what's the right word? Sort of sickness. Critical, he's in a critical state. So when you do Skype again, I could probably do a few Skypes actually. I could probably do one tomorrow if you want. When's the game between Liverpool and Real Madrid? It is on the 26th of May, pal. 26th of May. This is, of course, Iniesta's last El Clasico, last Clasico. Very, very sad for him, of course. Good tackle that. But, if he didn't clear that there, then they'd be in trouble. But Real Madrid have got the ball back here. Benzema spreads it wide with a dodgy-ass pass. How's the match been going? It's been the ball's been in Real Madrid's possession for essentially the whole game, the majority of it, most definitely. Good goal from either side. Good, nice goal. Poor defending for Barcelona's goal on Real Madrid's behalf, I'd say. But it's been fairly equal. Barcelona have had more of the ball, but not necessarily more chances. Maybe one or two more. My TV isn't working for like a few weeks now. I have been. I've watched Real versus Bayern and your channel, and now the Clasico. This channel has helped me a lot. No worries, mate. That's what we're here to do, mate. That's absolutely what we're here to do. So that's the sort of thing, you might think, watch along. Why would I watch someone watching the game? But it is brilliant because it's like watching the game, at home with your or at the pub with your mates. So only you don't have to go to the pub, which is fantastic. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining. I'm on 28,946 subscribers. Of course, we've got the goal today to hit 29,000. So if you haven't already, and that subscriber button is still red, reassess your life. Like really, really reassess your life. Make it grey and turn the notifications on as well. But there's a live subscriber count there. Ball into the box, into Ronaldo. Nice header there, just over the top though. I think the ball was a little bit too high for him, but we saw a fantastic leap there once again from Cristiano. It was a good cross. He found himself in between PK and Umtiti, which was good. But yeah, like I was saying, we've got a live subscriber count there. If I do see it goes up, and one of you says that you have subscribed, only say you've subscribed if you have actually subscribed. I'll happily give you a shout out. So Get subscribing, chat. Antoine, then you're here, mate. You're good. So close from the cross. It was close. It was close, but I'd say it was poor marking, poor defending from Barcelona. They just sort of got lucky that not only was it a little way out, but two, it wasn't the best of crosses. Barcelona coming forward here with Andres Iniesta into Messi here on the right-hand side. He drifts Messi. The thing is, Messi, with the majority, I can't speak, for the majority of the game, he just wanders, doesn't he? He just mopes about, but he still finds those pockets of space so well. Cheers, Yusuf. Oh, so you're like a commentary, not as good, but I have to take what I can get. How to tackle us with Juan. Yeah, Juan, I mean, we've been talking about the game, but, you know, everyone in the comments will be talking about it. I'll be describing what's going on, giving my opinions. So, you know, these aren't the only shows that we do, but these are one of them and a big part of the channel. So I hope you enjoy it, pal. I'll do my best. But a shot there from Toni Kroos when just it got a deflection and it's gone out for a Real Madrid corner here. United, like Manchester, subscribe. Thanks, mate. Lexa, how you doing? Well, how you doing? I found a hairband. I found a hairband. Should I let your hair down again? I'll probably do it for the next stream. I'm going to alternate. I'll alternate. Knocking it around, though, Barca. It's been fairly even. I wouldn't say, oh, some lovely ball into here. Cristiano Ronaldo! I should have dinged it over the keeper there, I reckon. I would have put my house on him scoring that. You know, if you wanted to put anyone in front of the goal, it'd be either him or Messi. And, well, right player, right time. Wrong finish. Wrong finish. 1-on-1 it was. 1-on-1. And they just, well, credit to Ter Stegen, as Jorge said before the game. Because Ter Stegen's, well, I said to Jorge, said, you know, I like Jorge, and he does chat some good sensible stuff sometimes. But he chats utter shite at times as well. He said that Ter Stegen and De Gea are on the same level. I mean, he's good, Ter Stegen, but he's not quite De Gea. Do you think Marcelo looks like Reggie Watts? I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is? Reggie Watts? Nah. Knocking it around though, Real. Coming forward here, Real Madrid. Into Ronaldo. Lovely little ball there. What can he do if he's in the box? He shoots! Inches. Absolutely inches. The keeper was beaten and a little bit more left and he would have hit that far corner. Would have hit that far corner. Very, very close to going 2-1 there. Just seeing Barcelona have got defensive fragilities as well. You know, it's not just Real Madrid. A simple ball into Ronaldo there and he, you know, finds a good bit of space. Gets the shots away and it was just wide. Weak foot as well. Is there a shout that he could have put that on his right foot and bent it into the far corner? He could have potentially done that, I think. It was close indeed, Clarence. It was. As everyone, what do you guys all think of the game then so far? I'm saying too many thens. What do you think of the game then? Let me know. How do you think it's going? Who do you think's been the better side? How do you think it's going to go after seeing the first 30 minutes? Give me your opinions. I want to see them. Get in the comments. What's the temperature, Sander, in Spain today? We've got 24 degrees here in Manchester. It's been less than that, to be fair. It's probably been about 22, 23, probably, right? My father's on it. He's on it. Dad's on it. Give me the degrees. 20, 23, 22. 22. So, there you go. Let's go Barcelona. That's from Talha. Guys, something that United Stand do on their channel, on our channel, I guess. I don't know. Something that United Stand do is, they say, you know, Mark says, where are you guys watching from? And he asked that question, but I don't want to know that. Or I do want to know that, but we're doing something else on that football is, who do you support? Because we get so many, you know, people supporting different clubs. You know, we're trying to get a lot of variety in on that football, and it is a generic fan channel. So I want to know, who do you guys support? Nice ball over the top there. Good little clearance there by Gareth Bale, actually. Good bit of tracking back there. Corner for Barcelona, though. Yes, we are nearly at 29,000 subscribers. That's what we want to hit today. We've got 47 more of you to subscribe in order to achieve that landmark. So get involved, chaps. If you haven't subscribed already, then do get subscribing. But if you have, share the video to try and get more people involved. But the corner was taken short. Back out to the corner taker. Ball into the box, overcooked, and it goes out for a Real Madrid goal kick. Liverpool, Portsmouth. Manchester United. No news about Fergie at the moment, Lexa. Birmingham. United. So a lot of Uniteds, basically. Champions. You got City, Retro City. It's a rare breed. Ball in behind there, trying to get a ball into the box there. I think it was Gareth Bale. I think he's gone down. No, it wasn't Bale, actually. It was Modric. It was Modric. We've got Berkey Kabir is a Real Madrid fan. Let me know, Berkey. What do you think? How are you going to break down Barcelona here? I want to know. I'm still very worried out Alex Ferguson. I'm worried as well, man. It's sad, isn't it? It's so sad. Do you know what we'll do? Jared, are you watching the game, Jared? There's a kerfuffle going on here. There's a little bit of an outbreak, a little bit of a fight. Someone pushed someone. I missed that. So what happened here? Who pushed who? I presume there's going to be yellow cards dished out here. You can't raise your hands and push someone like that. Is there not? No yellow cards. No yellow cards. The players get off with a warning there, and fair play to them. I just don't think you can push someone like that, so I would have given a yellow card, to be honest, but we'll go with it. It is El Clasico. It is El Clasico, and temps are going to be flying high, of course. Berkey said hurt Ronaldo, and 10 pieces of sticks is enough to win the game. Is that a reference to Sir Alex Ferguson's Zidane comment, I presume? Hashtag wet lettuce, indeed. 32 minutes into the game. I'm trying to get George on. Shout out to all the gingers in the world. Shout out to Rooney. Shout out to, yeah, hashtag well, it's right, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to get George on because I want him to come on and I think it'd be good to get his opinion whilst the game's going on. Obviously a Barcelona fan, so it'd be nice to have him on, but he's watching it on his laptop, so he might not be able to do it. Do you like Barcelona or Real Madrid? Who I want to win today? I'm sort of neutral about this, chaps. I don't really care, if I'm honest. I just want to see a good game of footy. The game sort of died down a little bit, hasn't it? It's not been the most entertaining game in the last 10, 15. Did you watch the fight last night? Mark did a watch along. I did watch the fight. Really wanted Bellew to win, and he did. I thought it was a great fight. Hay was just done. We saw it, didn't he? You know, Hay is just no longer in it. It needs to stop. As Bellew said, it's a young fighter's game, and well, especially for the attributes that he possesses, and yeah, he needs to stop, doesn't he, Hay? Hang your gloves up, pal. Simon can't remember the origin of hashtag wet lettuce. Well, I might explain that later. We'll have to wait and see, pal. Marcelo coming forward in his, standard left wing position. Nice little bit of play there. Ball into the box. It was a good one as well. Just a bit overcooked, I should say, sorry. Do I watch this or David Myler? I use Adolf. Stop. It's not even a question, mate. Yeah, Bellew deserved it, definitely. Messi or Ronaldo, I don't want to compare them. I don't like, they're different players, and I don't want to do that. Tuning in from New Jersey, United States across the pond. Thanks, pal. Thanks, mate. 34 minutes into the game, I'll be honest, it's not been anything with any brilliance, really. It's sort of been a bit dead. Oh, my dad's telling me Bruce Springsteen's from... I mean, that's a good reason to interrupt the stream, that, isn't it? Bruce Springsteen's from... Anyway, your accents are terrible. Sit down, Sander. I mean, then they're not. They're fantastic. Right, I've messaged Jared. Do you support Manchester United? I do indeed. Guys, there's a foul there. Barcelona to take it. Vamos Madrid, says Dalraj, the Beast. Thanks for joining, mate. It's 1-1 at the moment, pal. Not much in it, really. It's sort of been a bit of a quiet game. But I'm sure if you're a fan of either side, then you're very nervous, of course. Messi's going to score this free kick, apparently. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. 35 minutes into the game. It's a long, long way out. I'd be surprised if he scored it, mate. He does cross it. Over the top. Is that not offside? That looks offside because the Real Madrid players just absolutely stopped. Titi with an absolutely golden chance there. How he puts that wide, I don't know. That must have been offside. The players just stopped. Yeah, it was offside, yeah. It was offside. I thought that. All the Real Madrid players just stopped, and I thought, how the bloody... If that wasn't offside, that would have been criminal from the Real Madrid players. George Kyle said that you got taste. He said Bruce Springsteen's a legend. Yeah, he did this face. Any other? Who are your other favourites, pal? Go on. Give me two names. Kings of Leon's one. Go another one. Chili Peppers. So Kings of Leon, Chili Peppers, and Bruce Springsteen is for my father. What do you guys think? Bit shit or decent? Let me know. For now, Jared, if you're watching it, I hate Real Madrid, says Abba Sander. I invited my friend to this live. He joined. Well, Clarence Song friend, let me know who you are, because, welcome. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Sorry I've been a bit quiet. Just trying to get a few people on, trying to coordinate. Ball into the box here. Once again, slightly overcooked there by Marcelo, but it does go out to a Real Madrid player. Into Modric. Nice little dink over the top. Once again, overcooked. Back out to Marcelo. Playing ping-pong here, the two Real Madrid fullbacks. Ball into the box. Once again, overcooked there by Marcelo. Jesus Christ, it was slightly overcooked, but Ronaldo managed to get his head on it and dinked it into the far corner. Very, very close to just dropping in at that far post, but it didn't, luckily enough for Barcelona fans, and, fair play. Do I know... Dennis, what a stupid question. What did Dennis say? Obama or Putin? Putin. I don't want to go into politics, mate. I don't know enough about it. Talha says, please, Barcelona. I was sarcastic, by the way. Please, Barcelona. I want to know, if you support Real Madrid or Barcelona, get involved, because this is what this channel is for, to cater for everyone's needs. United stand, that formula, that structure to the channel worked fantastically, but it's just a shame that it could only stretch as far as United fans. And, this is obviously only, it's in its infancy still. United Stand's been going 5 years. This has been going 8 months. No, this is a real studio, mate. This is not a green screen. Real studio. I may be lying, I may not be. Do you live here? Here being where? I live in Madrid, pal. Who scored, Sander? Look at that, mate. I don't even need to answer that question anymore. You got the answers there. Barcelona on the ball. It's quite a slow. When Barcelona on the ball, I find it's quite slow at the moment. or at times, not always. Lovely touch there by Rakitic. Absolutely brilliant skill to maintain the ball there. Trying to get a ball into the box, Barcelona, but unsuccessfully doing so. Real Madrid back on the ball. Ronaldo, Bale, Casemiro, knocking it about here, trying to get forward. Do you think Barca's going to win? I do think so. Yeah, I do think so. That's what I'll go with. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? 19th. Oh, my God. The Europa League final's coming up soon. Ball out wide. Into Benzema on the left-hand side here. Karim Benzema shoots just wide. Should he have shot? Should he have not? What do you reckon? Should have passed it. Yeah, I think so. I think he should have passed it, to be honest. I do think so. It was a decent attempt, but it's a decent, but the angle was very, very narrow. So to score from there would have been some feats to score from there against the Stegen. So I think he should have crossed it or passed it to the penalty spot area, but he didn't do so. He took the other option. Goal kick here for Barcelona. Barca all about methodical passing and tiki-taka. Real fast counter-attacking style. Yep. Yep. Real Madrid are a dead team. Champions League final. Not too dead, pal. Not too dead. Hi, Sanders' dad. That's from Anas Ahmed. He says he gives a little wave back. Coming out on the left-hand side here for Barcelona, though, in the box. Luis Suarez, what can he do with it? Plays it back out. That's nice. Lionel Messi, the magician. The little magician. That wasn't so magic. That wasn't so magic. Let's be honest. It was a bit shit. Really. It really was a bit shit. I'm not Barcelona nor Real Madrid. If you love football, you watch any team when they entertain. Yeah, that's why I do these streams, but I won't support it. Ball in behind here. Lionel Messi's got to score. Fantastic goalkeeping there by Keylor Navas. Interesting to see what Jorge will have to say about that at half-time. Volley shot there by Rakitic. Dragged wide, though. Lionel Messi, chance there. One-on-one. Sort of tried to take it around the keeper, but Navas not having any of it. Getting a hand onto it. Stopping the opportunity. It was a lovely ball by Coutinho, though. Lovely bit of vision and a lovely run by Lionel Messi. Very dangerous there, Keylor Navas, because if he gets that wrong, he's going off. He's off a pitch. So, or maybe a bit of yellow card. Nah, Antoine, no, I can't do that. Take Messi and Ronaldo out of Barcelona and Real, they're a bang average team at best. Not bang average, but they are a lot less good. A lot less good. I don't think, if Ronaldo and Messi weren't in this, there's got to be some sort of superstar. And other than Ronaldo and Messi, there are no real superstars in this side. You've got your sort of Suarez, but it's not. They're not figureheads, are they? So, ball in the top here for Coutinho, but Keylor Navas once again successfully coming out there. Suarez and Ramos fighting. It's passionate. I would not be surprised to see Suarez bite. Don't bite him. Someone get a muzzle. Can we have a muzzle, please? I need to call some vet or something. Some sort of dog caterer, because we need a muzzle for Suarez. He's on the leash. Oh, he's off the leash, actually. Yellow card coming out here. I presume it's for Luis Suarez. Ramos is prone to the odd red card, isn't he, as well? It's only a yellow coming out here. Will it be for both players? I presume so. Someone get a muzzle. Both players booked here. Both yellow cards. Suarez is the biggest cheat in football. He's a wanker, isn't he? It's a nice attempt there. A nice played ball. There was no elbow. He's angry about a body check, but Suarez is basically saying that he elbowed him. Let's have a little look at this, shall we? Suarez, piss off with the elbow. There was no elbow there, was it? It was a body check, and if he got a little bit annoyed at it, I'd understand. But there was no elbow there. No elbow whatsoever. "44 minutes into the game, 28,963 subscribers. Guys, get that going up. I want to hit 29k today. That'd be absolutely fantastic if we could hit that landmark. Yellow card here for Lionel Messi. Didn't see the foul, but a yellow card nonetheless. No, Ramos is still... No, he's not been sent off. He's just had a yellow card. That was a yellow card, I'd say, probably. I'd say it was a yellow card. He does make a meal of it, though, Ramos. But, yeah, yellow card, I think. Lovely little bit of play there by Ramos, showing his quality on the ball as well as off it there. Do I like rugby? Not really, mate, just because I haven't been brought up on it. I don't mind watching it now and again. I don't know any context about it. But. Coming up to half-time, though, 10 seconds. So, well, 44 minutes, 55 seconds into the game, as you guys can see. Ramos or Iniesta, different players, mate. Both fantastic, but probably Iniesta in their positions. In their peak. Guys, we're 36 people off 29. George won't stop bantering on about Messi yellow card, Ronaldo goal. Levels. Stop. As Jordan says, George, shut up. Indeed. Two minutes of stoppage time here for the first half. Who's playing better? I'd probably say Barcelona, to be fair. They've had more chances, more, they've opened Real Madrid up a few more times than Real Madrid have opened Barcelona up. But this is just the two different styles that we're seeing. We're seeing Barcelona dominate the ball, which is what, that's their style. And we're seeing Real Madrid sit back and then try and counter-attack. So, two different styles. And 1-1. I think 1-1's probably a fair reflection of the game so far. I think it's been fairly even. But, Jesus Christ. That was a bad tackle, wasn't it? Wow, that red card, no? Should have been red card for me. Not only was it deliberate, but it was a bloody bad tackle, that. Should be a red card, and very, very silly play there from Bale. He just went in, he sort of tackled him, and then stretched his leg out again to try and hurt the player. Very, very silly. For me, that's a red card. It should be off, but Gareth Bale at this point. It's the fact that it's deliberate, isn't it? It's not like they got into a tangle. It's the fact that it was deliberate, which sort of makes me think it should have been a red. Jesus Christ, something happened off the ball here. He's been sent off. He's been sent off here, Sergio Roberto. Big that, innit? What's happened here? Sergio Roberto, something happened off the ball. I think he just hit him. Or sort of give him a slap or something. He's been sent off here, Sergio Roberto. Off the ball it was. Completely silly. Something must have been said. He gave him a slap, I think. I'll have to see the replay. He's let the manager down there, Sergio Roberto. Let's have a little look at this, shall we? He plays it. Doesn't look like a red card, does it? Oh, did he slap him in the face? Like hit? Guys, sorry, I'm unclear at the moment what's happened. But basically, Sergio Roberto's lashed out off the ball. How bad it was, I'm not sure. But it is a free kick. We've got to move on from that. It's the last play before the game. Ronaldo standing over it. Can he bang it? It's in a lovely position for him. I'd say this is probably the ideal position for a free kick. Not too close, I would say, but not too far away. Perfect. He steps up, he shoots, hits the ball. Very, very bad free kick that. He hits the ball. And that's got to be half-time, isn't it? Half-time. 1-1. And, wow. It's not been the most entertaining of games, but it has had a few controversial issues in it. A few off-the-ball incidents, some fights. And a red card, due to an off-the-ball issue here. Barcelona players surrounding the referee there. See if I can ring Jorginho. Yeah, Bale should have been a red as well. Come on, mate. Pick up. Hola, mi amigo, ¿todo bien?
Todo bien, todo bien.
¿Todo bien? Well, sí, not todo bien, porque... Sorry, let's not... No, it's not all good, because bloody Sergio Roberto's got sent off there. Firstly, before we get to that, tell me give me your ideas on the half, pal. I'm going to go for a Waz.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a Waz, but you keep talking, yeah?
I wasn't expecting that at all. I'm not talking about the red or anything. I'm talking about the game itself. I wasn't expecting Real Madrid to be as dominating as they were. I just wasn't. You know, Real Madrid's that sort of team where you see them in the Champions League just conceding chance after chance, and you know, letting the other team have the possession of the ball. And I was quite surprised when I saw them, you know, dominate the game and like so much. Barcelona is a team that is used to having the possession of the ball, and their sort of mentality.
I'm back.
Are you back? All right. I'm talking about Barcelona's mentality. Goes like it depends so much on the possession of the ball, and I don't think it was there.
What? So wait. So give me a quick summary so I can react to it. What do you think of the half?
I wasn't expecting it in terms of who was dominating.
Well, Barcelona dominated, right? In terms of possession.
No. Real Madrid did.
Possession, mate. You're off your head. Stats. I can check stats.
No. Right. Before Barcelona's goal, Real Madrid had the possession.
Right.
That was Then Barcelona scored on a counter attack. Right. Then from there, they took on the possession up until Ronaldo's goal.
Yeah.
And from there, it's just been Real.
Not possession, mate. I think.
Mate. I'm serious.
I don't know if you've been watching the same game as me, but anyway, moving on. Well, technically, Barcelona have had 59% of the possession, so you're wrong. But anyway, moving on. A few controversial issues in that half. Gareth Bale being one. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, man, on Titty.
Yeah. What do you think about that, pal?
VAR, that's it.
Mate, VAR is disgusting. I don't want it anywhere near.
No.
Mate, what? Okay, right. We can talk about that. It's half time. Why do you want VAR in football, pal?
It's hard, man, but you see it game after game after game in the Champions League, especially. I'm not saying because I'm a Barca fan, but you know, you see in Liverpool's game, like against Roma, like 3 or 4 penalties, mate. Barcelona as well, Real Madrid. Mate, why should we not have it?
Because it's gonna sort of it's gonna dehumanise the game. It takes not only that, but we've seen it in the FA Cup this season. It takes so long for each decision to be decided. It takes the pleasure of scoring a goal away, because when you score it, you're always thinking, "Oh God, we've got to wait for VAR." How does that?
No.
It's true.
We'll see in the World Cup, but from my point of view, it does work like that. Only when the referee is unsure should he go and see
true.
the VAR, but
I don't want to see it near football, mate. But different opinions is different opinions. So yeah, I think it should have been a red card, that one. Talk us through the goals, mate. Your Barcelona goal. For me, Marcelo was at fault. What do you think of that?
Sorry, can you say again?
I think Marcelo was very, very poor for your first goal, for the Barcelona goal. Because,
he's a very offensive left back where he goes up. He tends to go up a lot.
Yeah.
And the gaps he leaves behind, you know, massive. We saw that in Bayern Munich's game where he left Kimmich on his own. Remember that first goal?
Yeah.
In the Allianz Arena. So he's I personally think he's the best left back in the world, but you know, defensively he lacks a little bit.
Yeah, I think if he wasn't so offensive, then that goal wouldn't have happened, because not only because that player, I don't know who got the assist, but that player just came right in behind him, and he wasn't there. But for Real Madrid's goal, talk me through that. What do you think about it? Poor defending or not?
I think it was Umtiti's mistake. I love the guy, but I just, you know, it was poor from him there. He completely lost Benzema's track.
Yeah.
I don't like to blame one player, but sometimes, you know.
Yeah. Guys, do support George. He's an absolute wanker, but do support him nonetheless. Something that is sort of not really about that half, but something I said that we do at half time is a combined 11, right? So.
Oh, should we do that?
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that now. Let's start in goal. We can both agree to Stegen.
Right.
Let's say we'll play a 4-3-3. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, 4-3-3. The right back, go.
Carvajal, even though he's not playing.
Yeah.
And
Carvajal,
has to be him.
I'd go that. The two centre backs.
Ooh. See, people would say PK is sort of, people say Ramos and PK, right? That would be the typical choice. But for me, I think Titi is way better than.
I'd go Ramos and Varane.
Ramos and Varane. Ooh.
I think Ramos and Varane.
See, I really rate Titi. I don't.
Titi's been linked to United. You've got a lot of United fans watching at this moment. Can you tell us a bit about him and what do you? Is there anything in that those rumours?
No, I don't reckon so we bought him for 25 million euros last summer. He's been outstanding. Obviously, Mascherano left to China.
Yeah.
And he's been in our starting 11. He's been playing great, and he's got that salary of like sort of mid-level player. But we saw him now. He's starting all the games, Champions League games. He's one of the best centre backs in the world, and he asked for more money essentially.
Yeah.
And I think he definitely deserves it. So Barcelona are looking to offer him.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is looking for a new contract, pretty much, and he's just trying to speed it up.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it.
Yeah. All right. So we've got ter Stegen in goal, Carvajal, and Ramos definitely in there. Who's the other centre back? And Titi?
Yeah, should go with Titi.
Okay, we'll go with Titi. Left back, who are you going for then?
I would go for Marcelo, mate.
Okay. All right.
Even though Jordi Alba is amazing as well, but I just think Marcelo is
all right. So we've got
on another level.
So we've got two Real Madrid players and 3 Barcelona players at the moment. Right, in the midfield, for me, I'll say we're playing 4-3-3. In my midfield, I'd go Kroos. I don't know. What do you go for, mate? I don't know.
I think Busquets is crucial there.
Fair.
He has to be there, and then the choice would be between the 2 centre mids essentially.
What? But maybe Coutinho in the midfield.
No. I wouldn't like Coutinho there.
Okay, so then
if so, I would say both Modric and Kroos, mate. Okay. I could say Iniesta. Could say Rakitic.
No, I'd go Kroos and Modric. So Kroos, Modric, and Busquets make up the midfield 3. And then for the front line, now this is where it gets very, very difficult. We've got to have Messi and Ronaldo in there. We can stop talking about that.
Right.
Actually, it's not that difficult, is it? Because we just put Suarez.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not that difficult at all. So
yeah, Suarez, Messi, and
so our overall start combined 11. You guys asked for it. Here it is. ter Stegen in goal. Carvajal at right back. Titi and Ramos make up the 2 centre backs. Marcelo at left back. Sergio Busquets and Kroos and Modric make up the midfield 3. Ronaldo, Messi, and Suarez up front. That's what we'd go with, and I'd agree with that. I don't know let me know in the comments what you guys think of that combined 11. Do you agree with it? What would you do? Would you change it? Let me know. Get in the comments. But second half coming up soon, pal. Talk to me. How do you think it's going to go, and why?
I'm scared, mate. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Our unbeaten run, it's on the line, man.
Red card as well, down to 10 men.
Yeah,
that's
what I'm talking about. Yeah.
That will definitely not favour you because the way, like you said before the game, the way you play is playing on the ball, and if you play on the ball, you're going to have a man less either up front or in defence, and Real Madrid are just going to be able to exploit that.
Exactly.
So it's not like you can. Go on.
Sorry.
Go on.
I don't know if Valverde's going to change something. He's going to play Semedo right back, or he's going to put on other defender on, but I think it's very tough, man. 45 minutes against Real Madrid with 10 men is very difficult.
Very, very difficult.
I reckon if we don't lose this game, it will be a huge achievement.
So if you draw it, you'd be happy with that. Would you take a draw now?
Yeah, I would, definitely.
Yeah. And who do you so what's your prediction? What's your actual prediction, and what do you think is going to happen?
Oof. I mean, I expect Barcelona to sit back. 10 men. Every team should do that. But if you see Barcelona with 10 men against smaller sides, they might still attack. But taking into account it's Real Madrid, it's hard. I don't think Barcelona will attack as much. They'll look for the counter attack and just sit back.
Real Madrid says we need to sub Bale before red card happens. What do you think of Gareth Bale, mate? How do you think he's going to, is he going this summer?
I reckon he will. He will leave.
Really?
Yeah, the likes of Asensio, Isco, amazing players.
Where's it gone wrong for him, mate? Where's it gone wrong for him? Because he's at Spurs and in his first 1 or 2 seasons at Real Madrid, a fantastic talent. Is it just injuries or what?
I'm not sure, mate. There's like a sort of like a conspiracy about sort of English, Welsh players not succeeding in other countries, and I don't know why, but it's hard to know. But in the first couple of seasons, Bale was really good. You know, he scored a Copa del Rey final against Barcelona with that run against Barca. I don't know if you remember that. That went viral, actually.
Yeah.
So the first 2 seasons were all right. He scored in the Champions League final as well.
Yeah.
But apart from that, from then it's been a nightmare for him.
Well, I mean, a British player that did it at Barcelona was Gary Lineker, of course. Club legend for you, wasn't it? You bloody love him, don't you? But as Kev says, Iniesta instead of Cruz, and that combined 11 would beat any team in the world. So yeah, I think we should probably do that, Iniesta instead of Cruz. But you know, it's a very, very good midfield.
Iniesta's last Clasico, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Is he going to China?
He is, mate. he is.
I was speaking to my dad about this, and do you not think there's something a bit? Wouldn't you have liked to see him just retire at Barcelona?
Yeah, I would have. I would have loved to see that. But you know, you see players doing sort of some businesses outside football. He's got, I think, Iniesta's got some wine company.
Yeah.
And he just want to all right, you can understand that because they play as football players for like 15 to 10 years.
Yeah.
And then from then they've got, you know, family to feed.
Yeah.
And sort of stuff like that. So he sort of moved his business to China. He's going to boost his side of his economic sort of.
People are agreeing with you in the comments that that Bale goal in the Copa del Rey final was absolutely ridiculous. George Carl saying that he made that right back look like an idiot. Who was that right back, by the way, mate? Was it Alba?
No, it wasn't right back. It was centre back Mark Bartra.
He's at Dortmund now.
No, he's not at Dortmund. He's at Betis.
Oh, he left. He's at Betis now.
Yeah, he left. He was actually the guy who was. Do you remember the bus attack?
Yeah. He was injured. Yeah.
Yeah, he got when the bus thing exploded. He was the one.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So, we're talking about the Copa del Rey final there. You obviously won 5-0 against Seville.
Yeah.
Give me your thoughts on that, pal. What do you reckon?
I reckon it was the best performance of the season.
Really?
By far. Yeah, man. And us Barcelona fans, we are gutted that. Like, why can't Barcelona play like that in Rome against Roma? Like, what went wrong? Why? If a team is able to play like this, beat Sevilla 5-0, why can you not do that against Rome?
I think just complacency, mate. It's ridiculous though because they should do it. But you know, like I say, complacency. I think they thought the game was over and done with. They underestimated Roma, and we saw it against Liverpool. Roma are a bit of shit. Like they just are. They're not very good, mate. And how you lost 3-0 against them, I don't know, mate. I have no idea. Berkey says he's a Real Madrid fan. He says, I really don't want Bale to leave Madrid. What do you think the general consensus is from Real Madrid fans about Bale?
I think they're getting a bit tired now. Really? They know they can get a bit of cash from him this summer. And Real have been linked to names like Salah, Icardi, sort of like those big names. And knowing that Gareth Bale is not playing week in, week out, they know they can get cash for him. So... It's a big debate. Yeah,
and talking about transfers there, what do you see happening in the summer in terms of Barcelona then, pal?
Griezmann, I think it's done.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Definitely done. And I want to talk about this young prospect from Brazil. Do you know Arthur Melo?
I've not heard of him, no, mate.
So Barcelona bought him. He's a 21-year-old midfielder. He reminds me a lot of Xavi. Do you remember Xavi?
Yep.
So he's sort of that player. I don't expect him to do as good as Xavi, obviously, but there's big hopes in him. So we'll see. Yeah,
fair enough. And you know, there's talk about I was speaking to you and you said, no, I don't want Griezmann. You know who I want? I want bloody Gabriel Jesus.
That was just me being stupid, but we won't get Jesus.
No, but you want him.
I'll definitely,
That's your opinion. That's your opinion, yeah.
And I would love to see the likes of Belotti at Barcelona.
Yeah.
Or the likes of, Kasper Dolberg from Ajax.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So those sort of players.
So you feel you need an attacking player?
I don't feel like we need an attacking player. I just think we have to start looking at the market because obviously Suarez is 32 now.
Yeah.
And he's getting a bit old. we should be looking to sign someone, not Greece, not right now, but someone who should sort of get like into the team bit by bit, and then be on a starting 11.
Isn't that Ousmane Dembele?
He's more of a winger, mate. I think he was brought in to replace Neymar in a 4-3-3 formation as a left winger, right? He dominates both feet, so we played him on the right.
Yeah.
But then Valverde changed formation, so it's a bit weird with him, and I'm scared. I'm scared it doesn't work out.
Do you see Valverde being there for a long time, or?
Oof. No, man. I think if we don't get the results we need, not like this season, he'll continue. He'll continue next season. Oh, I'm just seeing Semedo being changed for.
Oh, really?
For Coutinho.
That's
right?
what you thought that was going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, so, you might think George is a wanker like me, but he's got some credibility to him because he's called that perfectly. Coutinho coming off for Semedo and Asensio coming on for, I presume, Gareth Bale, right? Oh, no, for Ronaldo.
Ronaldo?
Yeah, Ronaldo off.
Yay.
So Asensio on for Cristiano Ronaldo. Are you more confident now that's happened?
No.
No.
No, Asensio's still an amazing player, mate. He scores absolute bangers for Real Madrid, and he scored a couple against us. So no.
Wait, what are you seeing now?
What do you mean?
In terms of your screen?
45 minutes.
I have kicked off now. I've kicked off now.
I'm 45 minutes. 20 seconds now.
What? Do you want to stay on then because you're ahead of me? Or not?
Should we? I think I'm like 15 seconds ahead of you.
Yeah, that's fine, bro. That's fine. That's fine by me. But we can just talk about what's going on, mate.
Right. All right.
Okay. So Mark's in the comments, guys. I've got a Barcelona fan on. He's been on before, Mark, and I thought, get him on. He's one of the people that I talk most about football with at school, so I thought I'd get him on, and he's willing to do the second half as well. So, or unless Mark, do you want to come on? Because George, I'm binning you off if Mark wants to come on, pal.
That's fine. That's fine.
He says, if Ronaldo is injured, that's great for Liverpool. Oh, that's a good point, George. What do you have to say about that, pal?
Oof. I would say... Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. I can hear you.
All right. I don't think, even though if it's a small injury, I don't think Real Madrid would risk it. So even though he got subbed on Asensio for Ronaldo, I don't think Ronaldo is going to miss the Champions League final.
No, I don't think so either.
If he was to miss it, he probably would have come off as soon as that happened.
Yeah.
The tackle. So I just think it's like prevention.
Yeah,
sort of.
Precautionary almost. Yeah, that's what I think, mate. That's what, because like you say, if it was really bad, he wouldn't have played the first half, would he?
Exactly.
Mark, as long as you're all right with me having someone on, then I'll keep him on, pal. But I just thought, the first half was a bit dull, and it'd be good to get a Barcelona fan's opinion. Real Madrid coming forward here, aren't they? Shoot, bang, just over the bar there. Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm a little ahead of you now.
Yeah.
As we said before.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Mark, we love
tough
you.
game. I'd love to see Barcelona not lose this game.
Yeah. So you take a draw, right?
Right now.
Yeah.
Taking into account the red card and everything, I would. Yeah. I would.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how you come out in the second half, how you play, right? Because you said you reckon that you're going to sit back and try and defend this draw now.
Yeah, we should be. That's what we should do, right? Yeah. I saw Barcelona win with 10 men against small teams, still attacking, right? That's what I said before. But against Real Madrid, I don't think it will be the same. You have to respect Real Madrid. The massive club, massive team, massive players. And I don't think Barcelona will. Yeah. I think they'll look for a counter-attack mainly. Yeah,
guys, if you are joining new, then no. Yeah, Barca have had a red card, Mark. Yeah, it was an off-the-ball incident. Sergio Roberto got sent off just before half-time. He sort of slapped Marcelo around the face, I think. A few controversial incidents in this game so far. Bale potentially getting sent off as well. He hasn't been sent off, but I think he should have been. So it's been an interesting game. Not too exciting, but interesting nonetheless. Guys, if you are joining new, if you are just joining the stream, then welcome. Obviously, this is El Clasico. Barcelona trying to defend their sort of maintain their unbeaten season. So although the league is sort of done, there is still that to play for. Like I said a minute ago, Barcelona have had a red card, and Ronaldo's gone off with a knock. I don't believe, like Jorge, that he will miss the Champions League final, but I think it's just like Jorge said, a precautionary thing. Get Mark on. Clap boy, if Mark wants to come on, then that's completely fine. Then, I can watch the second half of him. Just get in the comments. He can ring me if he wants. Well, just get in the comments that you're coming on, pal, and then I'll get you on. But I've got Jorge on at the moment, so it's up to Mark. Obviously, he's the boss. George, well, as this game's going on, wait, quickly, let's talk about 3 minutes into the second half. Any first opinions?
Yeah, I think Barcelona are not playing as bad as I would have expected. Not as bad, but as in terms of having the ball, I don't surprise me, man.
Yeah, so they've got more of the ball than you would have presumed, that you would have assumed.
Yeah.
Well, saying that, Real Madrid are dominating the ball far more than they were before, and we saw it be quite a sporadic game in the first half, and Barcelona had 59% of the ball, but now you're seeing them Barcelona not pressing as much and sort of. Wait a minute, is Ramos getting sent off then? Get your thoughts in. I don't know, I haven't seen it, mate, but Marcelo coming forward here on the left-hand side, ball into the box, just defended well there. I'm not coming on, I like Jorge. Jorge, you got the approval from Mark, mate. Get
Cheers,
in.
Mark.
Jorge be having a good night with some good hand lotion about that tonight.
And the Guillem Balaguer of that
mate,
football.
you don't want to say that. Guillem Balaguer, as Ross calls him, a Guillem Ballbag.
Why is that?
Guillem Ballbag, he chats a load of waffle, doesn't he?
Yeah, all right, yeah, I can understand.
He does. Yeah. He chats a load of just because he's got a Spanish accent. People take him for credible, but he's not. George, we've got in him. Ryan McSwiggan says Barca are diving pigs. What do you reckon?
I'm not answering to that. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that, mate.
I think it's just Iniesta going down there. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Sally says, hi, Jorge. Guys, a little introduction to Jorge. I go to school with him. He's a good lad. He's a Barcelona fan. He sounds English, but he's not. He's just lived in England for a little while, and now he's in Spain here with me at an international school. So, basically, I talk football with him so much, so I thought, it's a Barcelona game. Why not get him on, right? That's the point of the channel. So, yeah, guys, it's not easy to do. When I first did it with Mark, nothing else, just the Skyping, I shat myself. So, do support him, and show some love. Drop a like on the video as well. And we're on 28,979 subscribers. We're trying to hit 29,000 as soon as possible this stream. Ooh. So look, if you haven't subscribed already, what are you doing? Reassess your life and get subscribing.
Chance for Real Madrid there.
Was it? I haven't seen it yet, mate. Just coming forward here.
You'll see it now.
Yeah, coming forward.
Let me ask you, would it be alright if I called Barcelona goals or Real Madrid goals before you? Just like
Try not to do it. Try not to do it, mate. But. I presume Barcelona have scored. They're coming forward here, Barcelona. On the left-hand side, Lionel Messi, bang, goal. Fantastic goal, wasn't it? Lionel Messi, magician. A bit of magic there by him. And Jorge, you're happy. Give me your first reaction.
I'm very... Who was that guy before the game said Messi?
George Kyle.
Yeah, mate. Hi, mate. You right? Best player in the world. What do
you think about that goal, mate? What do you think? Talk to me.
Mate, I've got no words, mate. 10 men. This man is just a genius.
Yeah. I'll talk you guys through the goal. It just got played into Messi. It takes it out of his stride and just shoots bottom left-hand corner.
I'm just saying. Sorry. Suarez did a foul on Varane there before the goal.
Oh, really?
That's what I reckon.
We'll have a little look at this here. So Suarez is playing through.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I'd say that probably is a foul, but ref didn't give it. He played it into Lionel Messi, and a lovely bit of trickery there and a fantastic shot as well. And like you say, George, you must be very happy because at 10 men you thought game's over.
Happy. I am very, very happy. That goal reminds me a little bit the angle of you remember that 3-2. Where Barcelona won in the Bernabeu last season with that goal in the last seconds.
Yeah.
That reminds me a little bit of the angle of the shot. Oh, Messi did the gesture again. Oh, did you see it?
Yeah, I saw that. The United stand, so it's Mark, said that he's only scored because the GOAT has gone off. The greatest of all time has gone off. What have you got to say to that?
Nothing, mate. He doesn't want to play. No, he doesn't play.
Doesn't want to play. Let's get to the comments. What do you guys think of that? I need to change the score actually and update the a few things. Let me just update that. 2-1, and then just do home team. Bang, bang, bibbly bop, boom, schlong. Just alter this quickly.
Oh yeah, mate. It was a clear foul on Varane. I'm seeing now.
Yeah, it was a foul, wasn't it? So, guys, before that goal actually happens, Suarez fouled Varane. Didn't give it, ref. But George, well, you're going to be an uphill battle here because I think the majority don't want VAR in, but you're actually an advocate of VAR, right?
I am, yeah, I am.
So, well, that would have probably cancelled it out. I don't want VAR in at all.
See, I talked to you about this in school where we talked that all the teams should have, like tennis where the players sort of, they can choose. Wait, was that a goal? No, offsides. Where, look, in tennis, players, they can choose when the VAR, well, not VAR, but like the equivalent, would have to be used. So I think like if teams have like 2 or 3 moments where they can apply or they can ask for the VAR, that'll be great. Not in every single chance,
Yeah.
We talk about this.
I think basically what you're trying to say is that they like tennis. I think it's a good idea. To be fair, they should have like 2 or 3 appeals each side, and then so it doesn't stop the game so much. George Kyle says, ask him about in 15 El Clasicos games at the Nou Camp. Ronaldo has scored 12 and Messi 7.
And what are you trying to say, mate? I don't. What?
He's trying to say that Ronaldo scored more goals in the same amount of Clasicos as Messi.
Or in the Camp Nou?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Messi's displays in the Bernabeu?
As he ripped it apart?
Have you not? Like, back in November time, he absolutely smashed Real Madrid in the Bernabeu. Before that, he scored 2 goals. I was actually there in the stadium where he took off his shirt, showed it to the crowd.
Yeah.
So he's done. And also Champions League semi-final, that time Messi got the ball at the half of the pitch.
Yeah.
And he dribbled past 7 players.
Scored.
Took Barcelona to the final. I was at the Bernabeu as well.
DJ says his dog is dying. I mean, that's a way to bring the mood down, isn't it? George, what you got to say to that? R.I.P. is what I say.
Mate, I love dogs.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you were saying I love it, but no, R.I.P. to your dog. As everyone good. So Brendan Tombo says VAR is good in Bundesliga. Yeah, he makes a good point. It is good in Bundesliga, and I think they've got it in Serie A as well.
Is it on in Bundesliga?
Yeah, and I think they've got it in Serie A as well. Yeah.
Right. So if it's working there, why shouldn't it work?
Yeah, but it's just from what I've seen of it in the FA Cup, it's been absolute dog shit, mate. Paulinho coming on though. Yeah. Good decision.
Who's it for? It depends.
Who do you want it
Iniesta. Let me just clap him. Last Clasico ever. Sorry, guys.
He's got to clap him. Iniesta's coming off for Paulinho here, guys.
Last ever Clasico played by this man. Absolutely.
It's emotional, isn't it?
You've got to love him.
Yeah. He's a world-class player, and he should have won it. What year should he have won the Ballon d'Or? What was it?
2010 when Spain won the World Cup. That was.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that because I'm Dutch. But yeah, no. Iniesta, absolute legend of the game, not only of Barcelona but of the game. World-class player, one of a kind, and last ever Clasico. Sad, isn't it? But it's the end of an era, isn't it?
It is, and I actually respect his decision because he knows when to leave the club. You see players, and players like, for example, Francesco Totti, staying up until 40. I'm not saying that's bad, but he knows himself that
it's done.
He's 40. Like, you shouldn't be playing there and forcing yourself to play there, and you're creating sort of the manager more problems.
Yeah. It's like Arsene Wenger is a manager version of that. He just stayed too long. He didn't know when to leave.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
But anyway, Barcelona coming forward here. They're coming forward. Nice little bit of interplay here on the right hand side. Oh, very so close there. Luis Suarez couldn't quite get in on the end of it. Keylor Navas his boot went. Oh no, it was Paulinho. Sorry, his boot went straight into Keylor Navas, and Navas looks injured here. And I think he sort of warrants the injury because it looked bad, that didn't it?
It did.
Your channel's bluffing. I don't know what do you mean? What do you mean bluffing? I don't know what bluffing means. I don't think
I'm very surprised Barcelona are playing like this. Very, very surprised.
What do you mean? Talk to me.
I was expecting Real to have all the possession, have the chances, and Barcelona just sit back, have maybe a couple counter-attacks. But no, Barcelona are playing very well.
Yeah. To be fair, we thought, well, you thought especially, that Barcelona would come out and be be backs against the wall sort of stuff. But they've come out in the first 10, 15 minutes of the game. They've almost dominated, right?
Yep.
They played to him.
Yeah.
Sander, camera. Oh, was it shaking? It's because I was leaning on my table here.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
I put
I can hear you.
right.
I can hear you. God, Paulinho has just been subbed on and he has already played better than Penaldo, apparently. That's from All Day YouTube. He's actually a Barcelona fan as well, so you've got something in common there.
Yay.
Gary Wells says, can't stand Barcelona, especially that racist Suarez. Come on, Ronaldo, get a hat-trick. Gary, Ronaldo's off the pitch, mate, but I'd agree with you with Suarez being a racist cheat. Oi, George, if we get to 29,000 subscribers, can you give us a little rendition of the Barcelona anthem?
I could.
Okay,
definitely.
guys, 29,000 subscribers, so that's 15 away. George is going to be doing he's going to be doing that at 29,000 subscribers. So get subscribing if you haven't already and get involved. But oi, check your WhatsApp. You seen your WhatsApp?
I have
not. Oh.
Right.
Nice one. Law, stop playing. Stop playing means bluffing. What are you on about? Sander, who do you want to score? Real Madrid.
Shut up.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that. I'm ambivalent, mate. I'm ambivalent. Clarence Song says, I want Bale to go to Bayern. He will be the next Robben because Robben is ageing. Yeah, I think that is actually a deal that could happen, to be fair. Bale to Bayern.
Bale to Bayern? Ooh, Bayern not the sort of team that buys massive players.
Yeah, but I think it could happen. I mean, we've seen James Rodriguez on loan there. I don't know. I think it would suit it, like he says, Clarence. Robben is ageing. They sort of need a player in that position, so I can see that happening. To be fair,
I can't.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I would see the likes of Koeman maybe getting more game time.
Oh yeah, Kingsley Coman is a good young prospect, of course. If there is, by the way, if there is any goals or anything, don't shout them out because I want to.
Should I not? Oh, very tempting, man.
I want to react. I want to react to him. 61 minutes into the game though, so Jordi Alba coming out on the left-hand side. Suarez's teeth are more offside than Sander's hairline. I mean, there's a competition there. I mean, my hairline, it really is offside, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
Very, very dangerous free kick for Messi now.
Mate, Sander, just sub. Say hi to Jorge, bro. Thanks, man. Jorge, hi.
Jorge.
Oi, George, if you get up the comments on the stream, like if you get up the comments on your phone or something, mute your phone and you'll get the comments up and you can see comments as well,
Alright, we should still do
that. Mini Driver says, take Ramos off quick. I presume that's you're worried about a potential red card. I don't know. Yeah, guys, if you are... the guys, by the way, Jorge is a Barca fan, so all day YouTube, you got someone at least.
Right, I've got the comments now.
Nice. Just in case, if you see a good comment that you wanna read out and shout out or whatever, then you can do so.
There's very harsh comments towards Luis Suarez.
Yeah.
Oof.
Brendan Tombow says Bale to United is going to happen. I think it's very possible. Brendan, it might do, but I don't want to see it happen, pal. I really don't. I think we've already got enough attacking players as it is. I don't want to see any new players come in. So Messi with a free kick here. About 25 metres away from the goal, 62.5 minutes into the game. He's standing over it. What can he do with it? Shoots. Hits the wall. Just got to say, Messi is an absolute legend. Jared, Jorge, I think you like Jared, right?
I absolutely like Jared. I love him.
It's good. We have Jared on the show sometimes. He's a good guy. Yeah, it's true. Jorge, what do you think of chip shops whilst you're in the UK? Jorge's not in the UK. Jorge is actually in Spain with me at the moment, in Madrid. So, but have you got any opinion on fish and chip shops?
Mate, the food in Spain here is much better.
Oh, it is lovely, isn't it? Pincho de tortilla.
Hey.
Hello.
So Barcelona getting really getting Real Madrid. I wasn't expecting it at all. But I do expect Real Madrid to get at least a goal.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think Real Madrid have, since that sort of goal went in, they've dominated a little bit more, Real Madrid, right?
I wouldn't say that. It's been more balanced.
Yeah, it's been more balanced. Real Madrid haven't created any real clear-cut chances, but they've had more of the ball, and I think, I don't know. A la Madrid. That's from someone as well. A la Barça, apparently, says Tamas.
Is Visca Barça.
Oh, Visca Barça. Oh, there you go. Yeah. That's the sort of... See, that's the thing. I wouldn't be able to tell you that sort of stuff. What, George? Oi, lads, we're 7 subscribers away from George doing a little rendition of the song. My dog is dead. Now I'm going to eat it.
Ooh.
Well, let's not talk about that. Don't say what I think you're going to say. You need to be careful on it. Zarias, Asana, where's the other hairstyle? Zarias, I presume you're the Zarias from Madrid schooling, but I don't know. The other hairstyle, I found a hairband, mate. I found a hairband. Need a goal for Bale, says Red Prepper. I'd agree with that. I think you need a goal. But George, if he pulls out now, if Bale pulls out a hat-trick and wins the game for Real Madrid, does he start in the Champions League final?
I don't know, man. It's very hard. I think he wouldn't.
Yeah, but
because Zidane really likes playing Isco, and for me, Isco's an absolute fantastic player.
George, penalty or not? There's a penalty shout there.
I reckon it wasn't.
Reckon it wasn't. I think it probably was. Get in the comments, yes or no, penalty or no. Get in the comments. I want to hear your opinions about that. Get your opinions about the actual game though. So far, we're 65 minutes into it. It's been a good one, controversial, few goals as well. So let me know how you think it's going. Ronaldo is worse than my mate. What do you think about Champions League final? I think, give me your prediction about that, mate.
Biosphere says, Sander, you munching on paella.
Oh, mate, I love a bit of paella. Are you a fan of paella?
I am not a big fan of paella.
You don't like it? Why?
No, not really.
Why?
Because they put too much, sort of chicken and, veg. I don't know. I like the rice, man. So, yeah, should we talk about the football?
Yeah, let's talk about the football, bro. People saying yes. Anna says no. Clarence says no. Jared says, about to hit 29,000 subscribers. Congrats on the great work. Jared, thanks, bro. We're 2 subscribers away. At 29,000 subscribers, obviously, George will be doing a rendition of what's it called, the Barca song?
No, it's got no name. It's just, yeah.
What do they call it in Spain, though?
El himno del Barça.
El himno del Barça.
The hymn.
The hymn.
Or
the hymn.
Yeah. But every team in Spain has one. It's very common.
Yeah.
It's a massive thing here.
Yeah, in the Madrid one is... Oh, no, that's Barca one. What's the Madrid one again?
Yeah.
What's the Madrid one?
I'm not going to sing this shot, man.
Where's it go? How does it go, though? Give me the tune.
Nah, man. No,
Okay,
I don't like that.
chance here for Real Madrid, but that volley was sort of fluffed. Chicken is the best. Apparently, George, Irish Francis Callanan says he farted. We've hit 29. Oh, wait, we've gone down. We've got to go over it. We hit it, but, yeah. What does Més que un club mean?
More than a club.
Oh, is that a
sort of like a philosophy sort of thing.
Oh, is that a phrase of one of the clubs or?
Yeah, it's just Més que un club means more than just a club.
Right.
Yeah. And it says on the stands, on the seats, they make images playing with the colour of the seat.
Yeah.
So logos and that. Yeah, it says that.
Says, you are very talkative, bro. Please keep up the good work. And I hit the subscribe button from Hungary, mate. Thanks, bro. We've hit 29,000 subscribers. We've gone back down, but we've hit it anyway. Ready? George, 1. 2.
Should I?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Del camp.
Wait, George, pause. We got. Wait. Biosphere Donator says, always wanted to taste spaghetti, fruity, all more. Thanks, Biosphere, for your contribution. Now continue, George.
I shall start again.
Yeah, start again.
All right. Todo el camp es un clam. Som la gent blaugrana, and del sol do venir. si del sud o del nord. Ara estem d'acord, una bandera Sant Germana, blaugrana al vent, un crit valent, tenim un nom del Sant Tutor, Barça, Barça, Barça.
Well done, mate. Everyone, a round of applause for George. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Very much
My singing career will start very soon.
Apparently, it was a great save by Navas. I haven't seen it. We're 68 minutes into the game. We've got to talk about the game a little bit more now. Yeah, thanks for 29,000 subscribers, guys.
Oh, Messi through.
Oh, oi! Let me do it. Oi, Messi through. It's through on goal here, Lionel Messi. Should he have squared that potentially, pal?
I don't know.
He had Suarez up with him, didn't he?
Yeah, man, but players, they've got milliseconds to decide that.
Yeah, it's true, but the best players can make that those decisions.
Yep, they can, and Messi's one of them.
Yeah,
He's got
it's true.
360-degree vision in that sense. Do you remember against Chelsea, he assisted Dembele when he wasn't even on the cameraman wasn't even on Dembele when he assisted him. So yeah,
it's a great save that by Keylor Navas, though. You say, I mean, Keylor Navas has come in for a lot of criticism over the past few years, but what's your opinion? He's been good. He was good in the second leg against Bayern, and he's been good today as well.
Yeah, he's for me, he's a very, very good goalkeeper, but he's just not consistent enough. When he's on form, he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. But when he's not, we saw him against Juve. We know Matuidi's goal. He shouldn't be doing that, and stuff like that do happen. But on the big games, I think he's really on it, and he deserves it. He deserves to stay at Real Madrid. I don't understand why they're looking for a goalkeeper.
Mate, Jorge needs to go to Britain's Got Talent. I mean, he really does. He's fantastic. People are giving you a round of applause.
Thank you.
Another corner. We had a corner there, but George doesn't stop fucking talking, so I couldn't talk about it. No, sorry, I couldn't talk about it. It's another corner. It's another corner here for Barcelona. That's mate. I've got the same as you. I can't stop talking either. It's good. That's what you do the streams for. Ball into the box, headed away there. I want to donate my chicken. I'd love your chicken, DJ.
Oh.
Both Champions League finalists got beat. Well, not yet, mate, but still 71 minutes. It's still, 25 minutes left of the game. But
does that mean we're better than Real Madrid?
Well,
ooh.
There's an argument as well that Real Madrid
I think
go on.
My theory is Barcelona's style of play suits better La Liga than it does the Champions League.
Why?
And because it's more sort of... Right, we've moved away from the sort of Guardiola way of playing, but I think it's a little bit of his philosophy still in our play, and I think it suits better the more attacking style of play. Whereas in the Champions League, you have the teams that really do well in the Champions League are those who know when to stay back and when to attack. And I think Barcelona sometimes you can't do that.
So Real Madrid on the ball here, knocking it around quite nicely. Nice little ball into Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale, what a goal! What a goal from Gareth Bale, mate. How's your dinner? Sit down, pal. What a goal that was by Gareth Bale. We talked about him needing a reaction, and Barcelona now, Jesus Christ, is an uphill battle with 10 men. What a goal by Gareth Bale. It just came to him. He hit it first time outside of the box, and that is exactly what Real Madrid needed to bring themselves back to life. Jorge, first reactions, mate.
Amazing goal. No words.
Bloody brilliant, right?
Brilliant, yeah.
That's the thing with Bale. He's got the talent in him, but it's just that consistency that he hasn't, that he's lacked over the past few years.
Yeah, man, but he does it from time to time, and I think that's what saved him eventually.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. It's what keeps him at Real Madrid because he does it from now and again.
Yeah.
So I'm pretending to be neutral. I'm not neutral, George. The reason I reacted like that because I'm going to try and wind up George. I'm bloody neutral. Well, I'm actually more supporting Barcelona because I can't be asked for people in our group chat at school to be bantering on about Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean?
I really do argue with them.
You do. They don't know anything about football either, do they?
No, man.
They just when they score, they're like, yay, but they don't analyse the game.
They don't, and
Anyway,
that's what.
We need to stop talking about it because we need to stop talking about it because the viewers don't get it. Sander is a Madrid fan. I'm not. Sander, give us a wave. Sander, give us a wave. I gave him a wave. It's 2-2. Yeah, it's 2. I need to get in who scored that.
I would be happy if it ends like this.
Yeah?
Yep. I'll take it.
I'm just adjusting this, right? There we go. Actually, that's annoying. I need to stop that. I'm just adjusting who scored. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I am very scared right now.
You scared, yeah?
15 minutes to go. Our unbeaten run, please.
Yeah, I mean, does that in terms of the Barcelona fan, does that mean a lot, that unbeaten run?
Yeah, because we won the La Liga and Copa del Rey, so we've got technically nothing to play for now. And what we want to do is just go La Liga unbeaten. That's our main goal right now.
Fair enough. Do you think it's going to happen?
I hope so.
15 minutes to go.
If we don't lose this, then yeah, very high chance of that happening. Ronaldo
to be subbed back on to score the winner. That's from George Carl. That's the guy that you were speaking to at the beginning of the stream, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Bale for a mod. I mean, I don't think Bale's got that spare time, pal. Sander, you're really behind. Yeah, guys, I know I'm behind. But if you guys do want to sync up with me and watch the game as I'm watching it, there's a live timer just under the scores there. If you see it just there, that's what I'm in. So I'm 30 minutes into the game, or 29 minutes, 59 seconds into the game. So if you guys want to pause your TV and sync up with me, you can do, yeah. AJ Norton says, come on, Madrid. 75 minutes into the game, though, I think you've really ran out now, haven't you? You've ran out of steam. I think Real Madrid have started to dominate the game.
Oh, my God.
Started to dominate the game, so ball into the box from Asensio.
I think I've just seen a clear penalty.
Wait. Oh, my God.
Exactly. Oh, my God.
Surely that's a pen, mate.
It is.
That's a pen. I haven't seen the replay, but what do you guys think? Pen or no pen? Get in your comments. I want to know. Pen or no pen? Or was it maybe a pencil?
What's it? Oh, is that? No, it's the first yellow. I thought it was the second. Sorry about that. I think that was a clear pen. I only saw the live play, but I think it was definitely.
Yeah, I think so as well. What's happened there off the ball there? What's that? A yellow card here for Gareth Bale. Mate, did he not get a yellow card for that potential red card?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that is a very bad tackle on Semedo.
Yeah.
Let's see the replay.
People saying
I'm not sure.
People saying that's a Stonewall penalty.
Oh, let me see. Oh, I don't know, man.
What is that? The penalty you're talking about? Okay, let's have a look at the penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. How's that not a penalty? That's a penalty every single day of the week. Every day. Marcelo's made a meal of it, but he's gone down. He's got contact with him.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He's got contact with him. He has not won the ball, and Marcelo, yeah, it's a good dive, but he's made contact with him. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Clear pen. People saying pen.
See, this wouldn't happen with the VAR.
Yeah,
and
I like that.
I'm not the guy that goes VAR when it benefits us. You see, I'm
still. Yeah.
I'll still like VAR now.
But Jorge, this is what now we're talking about it. Pen, no pen, yeah, no. That's going to be completely eradicated from the game. If we
right? Yeah, I know, but I know what you mean, but.
If that was the Premier League, that would be definitely a penalty, apparently. That's from Daryl Stimpson. Manchester United said Ronaldo punched the roof of the dugout. Jared Passman says, George, don't be salty because Madrid are trash. I don't know whether that's probably not to you, but it's probably to another George. I don't know. So,
yeah, the way of refereeing in England and in Spain, I think it does differ quite a lot.
How does it differ, mate?
I think that the Premier League is sort of more physical league, and La Liga is sort of more... You have to play good to be good.
Right. I mean, that's a bit loose. Can you go into that?
So English referees do let play.
Yeah.
Whereas Spanish referees are very
strict.
Strict in a way, yeah. Because in England you sort of use your body almost all the time, and you're kind of used to that. But in Spain here, where it's more about the ball itself.
Yeah.
Referees are more prone to give yellows and
Yeah.
all sort of things.
Yeah. So English refs are diabolical. That's true, George. I don't rate the English refs. They're fucking shit, mate. But 78 minutes into the game, Real Madrid are dominating. I think you definitely take this score 2-2 now because at this point it's just looking like a Real Madrid winner is around the corner, if I'm honest. But
Yeah.
you know, we'll have to wait and see. It's probably about 15 minutes left of the game, including stoppage time. Feed My Gob says, who would you rather play for, Simon, Barca or Madrid? Barcelona, because they've had 7 out of the last 10 La Ligas, mate.
Right.
It's true, right?
It is true. It's true. 7 out of the last 10.
Yeah, and
So 70% of the last 10 La Ligas have been Barcelona.
Yeah, and the 2 to Real Madrid and 1 to Atletico.
Yeah, that's right.
That shocked me when I heard that.
But the thing is, it could have been 10 if you think about it, because Barcelona they are there until the very last fixture, whereas you see Real Madrid, right? You've got 4 games left, but they got nothing to play for.
Yeah.
Whereas Barcelona, for example, when Atletico won it, the La Liga title was decided on the very last game.
Yeah.
Barcelona every year are there up until the end.
Yeah.
So they fight to the very end.
Yeah, as upper trash says, I could still get my prediction right. I predicted 3-2, mate. That's what I predicted.
To Barcelona?
Yeah. I think, imagine Messi now goes and gets the winner. You're allowed to react to that one, mate, because I'm not going to hold you to not reacting to that one.
Messi already has a player, really.
Megan's in the comments. Hey, Megs, how you doing? We've got about 14, 15 minutes left of the game, so I'll get to you after that. Do you miss Neymar?
Yes and no, because he's the sort of player that brings magic to the game.
Yeah.
But again, you see Neymar at PSG like completely destroying the dressing room.
Yeah.
And it's hard, but I wouldn't like him back.
You wouldn't like him back?
I wouldn't, because
why not?
He's the sort of player that, as I said, destroys the dressing room. He went to PSG. He got Cavani. He got in fight with Cavani. Emery was you get to a point where if the manager isn't above any player, you've got a problem there. And I think Neymar is kind of having that at PSG.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like that.
Is Mark Hughes the first manager to get 2 teams relegated in one? Oh my God, that's so
By the way,
true. What are you saying?
As we're talking about Neymar, who do you think is going to be PSG manager next season? Because Emery
coming forward here though, shot just wide there. Lionel Messi with a chance to get the winner there, but unfortunately not for you, mate. But yeah, I think. I think Arsene Wenger.
Ooh, because he's French, right?
No, but because they've wanted him for so long, and I don't know. Who do you think?
I think Arsene Wenger is not going to manage any other team.
I think he will. He's not retired from football.
You think?
Maybe the French squad.
Lionel
Messi coming forward here. Shot. Good save there by Keylor Navas. Like I said, Real Madrid have really dominated this half, but Barcelona by no means are out of the game, and it just shows you as well, with 10 men, Barcelona can cope, can't they? So guys, well, there you go. There's your question to you. Fabo says Thomas Tuchel.
Very good call. Very good call.
Oi, George, you know who Mark Hughes is or not?
No.
Basically, he's managed a lot of sides over the years, and he used to play for United up front a long time ago. But basically, he's a wanker, and he managed Southampton. No, he managed Stoke at the beginning of the season, and they got relegated, and now he's managing Southampton, and they're getting relegated as well. So it's an awful.
All right, so there's a bit of irony there.
Well, no, it's just an awful record. Get ready for a screamer from Bale from Gary Wells. If basically, George, just mute. Have your finger ready on the mute button so you can go mental, but it's just you mute yourself. Yeah.
Shall I do that?
Yeah. Megan, it is Jorge. Yeah, it's the one that you know. Yeah. Jared says PSG is a perfect for Wenger. Won't be international as he doesn't want to wait 4 years for the World Cup. Yeah.
I think PSG need a manager that can step in and sort of take on the players in a way, so that PSG need a manager sort of because you know when Real Madrid had Benitez.
Yeah.
He's not a manager that has won a lot of things. He's not one of the best managers. I think PSG are lacking the manager that imposes respect on the players. So it's maybe an ex-player has won maybe a World Cup or something like that. So the players do respect the manager.
Yeah. Reeve says, Sandra, who do you support? But we've got a contribution here. It says, what does Jorge think about the fraud Mourinho? That's from Biosphere.
The fraud of?
The what?
Sorry?
What, the fraud Mourinho.
Mourinho?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Jose Mourinho you're talking about?
Yeah.
No, I was going to comment you about Mourinho before. The first half reminded me of, you know, when Barcelona and Real Madrid had Mourinho and Guardiola respectively, right?
Yeah.
It was a really tough time. Like, the players really hated each other, and like there was loads of fights on the pitch, and it wasn't a good time. So the first half reminded me of that.
But what do you think of Mourinho?
What do I think of Mourinho? He's a great manager, one of the best in the world.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Wenger will absolutely be a world-class manager when backed. Wenger will end up at PSG. That's what I think. Padman says, hey, 29,000 subscribers. Thanks, man. Well, it's all down to you guys. I just sit here talking about football. It's really down to you guys, and the community that we are building up on this channel is absolutely fantastic. We're trying to hit 30,000 subscribers before the 26th of May, so we've got 20 days to do that. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be very, very difficult, but we've got big games coming up. Europa League final, FA Cup finals, the United stand. So pretty much it's got the Europa League final. So it's probably not going to happen, but we can try it anyway. George, would you love to have Guardiola back in Barcelona?
I would absolutely love to, but he won't come back. No, he doesn't. He already said he would. His time in Barcelona is finished.
Why? I don't get that.
I sort of do, because his legacy's sort of there.
Yeah,
I don't know, but he's the best manager.
If he went back to Barcelona, he would definitely win the Champions League.
You reckon?
Yeah, mate. Defo. Sandra, you didn't answer my question. What team do you support in the Premier League? Mate, Reeve, guys, if you are joining me, I'm 17 years old, as is George. But I'm 17 years old. I'm a bit of a knob who talks about football now and again. And I support Manchester United, but I try and be as neutral and as unbiased on this channel as possible. It doesn't always work. It doesn't always work, admittedly, but I do try my hardest. 85 minutes into the game, coming up to 86. And George, I presume you're happy, mate. It's 2-2. You're holding out. How do you see the next 5-6 minutes going?
Oof, I'm very, very tense, very nervous. I don't want to see Aaron Beaton run.
Luke Gardner says, my love for football is the size of my willy. It's very big. What, about 4 inches? Love the way they fall over, just like Skittles. Anyway, what were you saying, George?
Well, when did you start watching football? Because we see the people like talking, oh, we love football. Yeah. When did you start watching it?
Well, obviously I've been watching footy since day dot, but I don't know about you, but when I was young, I could never watch a full game of footy because I just lose interest. I always wanted to be outside playing it. You know what I mean? But I've always watched United, of course. I watched the 08 final. Although in 08 I was 8, and I wasn't allowed to watch the second half because it was bedtime. Yeah, but little things like that. I was not like, I wouldn't be so happy if we won and so crying if we lost. But I was still supporting them, you know. But I really started really following United when Louis van Gaal came in for the first time. That was when I watched game in, game out. It was when I stumbled across the United stand actually that I really got addicted to it and watched every single game without a miss. What about you, mate?
Yeah, actually, my sort of love for Barcelona started because I usually live in Madrid, right? And everyone supports Real Madrid. But my uncle sort of, after the games, he called me and be like, oh, have you watched the Barcelona game? That was the time when Ronaldinho played.
Yeah.
So the very few games I did watch, it was just Ronaldinho doing magic, right?
Yeah.
And I just loved it, and I started supporting Barcelona.
But when did you seriously don't miss a game, started watching it?
Seriously, don't miss a game, right? Probably since the Tata Martino era, which was probably 13-14 season.
Right, so that's the same as me. That's the season before me. It's the season before me.
So every game since then has been. I've watched it.
Nice. It wasn't allowed to watch the second half because of the bedtime. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I was 8 years old, and obviously 7:45 kick-off. Second half probably goes on till about 9:30. Right? I wasn't allowed to watch it. I had to go to bed. Who scored the second goal for Madrid? Pankaj, look up there, mate. Gareth Bale, fantastic goal. 88 minutes into the game now. Is there any truth that Fabinho from Monaco is moving to Atletico Madrid? Apparently it's confirmed. Know anything about that, mate?
No.
I heard last summer, obviously, I really wanted Fabinho at United last summer, and I was keeping close tabs on him, and I heard that Fabinho's representatives had agreed a deal with Atletico Madrid last summer. For whatever reason, didn't go through, but it would not shock me whatsoever if he did go to Atletico Madrid.
But he did all right. Like, not all right, he did amazing, right? In that Monaco, won the one last season with Mbappe, you know, Bakayoko, all those players. So I think it was sort of a collective achievement. Then
hopefully you hit it soon. Your channel's great. Thanks, man. Massively appreciate it. We do try. If you are new to the channel, then like I said, do hit subscribe. If it's still red, the subscribe button, reassess your life and make it grey. But if you have already subscribed, share the video to get more people involved, because we've got so much content coming up. In about, 11 days, I'll be starting a daily transfer show. No, we've also got at midday every weekday, we've got Mark doing daily a topical video. Not only that, but we'll be covering all the World Cup games, or as many as we physically can. So it'll be a watch-along like every day for the watch-along. I'm sure for the Spain games, if I'm doing it, we'll get Jorge on more than for that as well. But yeah, no, get involved. There's so much content coming up. So subscribe, share the video. And finally, there is a link in the description below, which if you click it, will take you to our Facebook page. So like it, follow, whatever you have to do over there, and show some support. We're branching. I always say it. YouTube is the trunk. Facebook, Twitter, branches. Do you know what I mean? I'm a leaf. George is a seed. Mark put who scored in the game against West Ham. Yeah, all right, mate. I've done it as well. Is it only you and Mark who run this channel? Mark runs it, mate. I don't run the channel. I just I get the opportunity to do a few streams in here now and again.
Right, Alcacer's coming on. I don't know why is that.
Yeah, why is he coming on? What is he a hitman, like a target man up front?
I mean, he's sort of like another striker. You know,
yeah, but is he like, what's his attributes?
No, nothing special. But could be to stretch Real Madrid and make him stay back, maybe.
Was he really fast, or?
No. It's just no. My question is, why do you bring Alcacer in and not Dembele if you want that last counter-attack?
It's true. Yeah, well, that's a massive sign, isn't it? If you want that last counter-attack, and you've got someone like Ousmane Dembele, who you bought for 135 million euros in the summer.
Yeah, I don't see
why are you not bringing him on? That shows to me that he really doesn't like him.
I don't think that. I just think the formation.
Well, change the formation then. Bring him on.
Yeah, should you be changing the formation if you're getting the result though? What?
Yeah, it's true.
It's hard. You know, people don't think it, but you could see Dembele maybe getting sold in a year or two if it continues like this, because he's not playing that much.
I'll take him at United, mate. Fantastic on the right.
Yeah.
I think any team in the world would have him.
He's 21 now.
Could he go to Real Madrid potentially?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why?
That wouldn't happen.
Why?
It wouldn't. No.
Why not?
Because it's not a possibility.
Well, what's it called? Enrique did it. Ronaldo did it.
That was all right. Yeah, but that was like some years before. I think the players that do change from Real to Barcelona or vice versa is those players that you see Neymar, like he wants all the glory, right? Yeah. Players like him that but I don't know, man. I don't think any Barcelona players are gonna leave to Real Madrid anytime soon, and it shouldn't be happening.
Fair enough.
Or vice versa.
Luis Suarez come off here for Alcacer. Is that how you say Alcacer? Alcacer. Okay. It's weird that for me. I don't know, mate. I don't know why he's done that. But Paulinho coming forward here, out for a corner. Could this be the last chance for Barcelona to put a ball? How are you on corners, mate? How's Barcelona on corners?
Not very strong. Not very strong. We do sign Jeremina, but he's very, very tall. He's like Zlatan type, but he's not getting enough game time.
Wait, maybe next season, right?
Possibly, he might go on loan. I don't know. Valverde doesn't really rate him.
Imagine Martial and Dembele linking up at United. Jesus Christ.
That'd be clinical.
Figo did it.
Yeah, Figo, man.
Who was the player that got chucked pig's head skulls at him?
Yeah, that was Figo. That's Figo.
Ball into the box. Real Madrid get rid. Comes out here though.
1 minute left.
Get Real Madrid clear. 1 minute left, like you say. Laudrup, Enrique, Bernd, Schuster, Figo all did it, apparently. Luis Suarez symbolises everything wrong with the world. I think he's just got some sort of... He's got something in his head wrong with him. Like, I'm not trying to insult him. I'm really, like, on the big occasion... I don't know.
He's a very tense player, yeah. I get what you mean.
Well, he's a racist and he's a cheat and he's a cannibal.
If we could get like a foul or two, we're just...
Yeah, slow the game down, right?
Yeah.
30 seconds left and George's bloody... his arse is gone, mate, because he's absolutely bricking it. Well, you take this result, right?
Sorry?
You take this result.
Definitely.
You're coming forward here. Barcelona coming forward here. Spread it wide. Oh, what the hell is that pass, mate?
Blow the whistle, man.
You should have scored there.
No.
You should have scored.
Last chance corner for Real Madrid.
Oh,
sorry about that, but...
Don't worry about it, mate. What's Samuel and Titi contract situation, Sander? Ask your friend. Pancake. There you go.
It's on his way. Titi, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on his way. He loves the club, and he'd love to stay. So I think
not going anywhere then, apparently, according to George Jorge Garcia.
Another corner, something like that.
George, is there anything you want to shout out, mate? Instagram wise, anything?
No, man, no.
No Instagram.
Not really.
No Instagram.
Yeah, but I want to keep it personal, right?
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, there you go. Corner, another corner. Last chance here. Ball goes into the box. Are you waiting for it? I'm waiting for it. Ball goes into the box here. Sergio Ramos, foul. He's given a foul for Barcelona, and that should be game over, as you can hear from Jorge clapping. It's game over. It is full time. It is 2-2, and it looks like Barcelona are going to go this season unbeaten. Absolutely fantastic game. I hope you guys have enjoyed me and Jorge doing the stream together. Obviously, he's new, so over time it will get better, but I massively appreciate him coming on. 2-2, like you say. George Carl says, great commentary, Jorge. There you go, mate. You got one fan at least. So thanks, everyone, for joining me. We did get 29,000 subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic. Biosphere made a last little contribution saying, normal heterosexuals eat, you can guess what, Luis eats Ivanovic. There you go. Thanks, Biosphere, mate. Thanks, everyone, for watching me. I think that's a fantastic point to end it on. I think we've got about 100 subscribers this stream, which is sort of average. So, well, my Twitter is Sander_Seegers7, but don't worry about that. We will be back on here tomorrow with a midday show with Mark about everything football. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. I'll speak to you all soon.